Let's go ahead and get the video started. Okay, start stream. All right, we are back to the Moonsea campaign. All right, well, the last week the guys ended up going into. Can you guys give me a heads up on that one? I'm getting a brain lock right now. Can you guys hear me? Hello?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I was saying we finished with the kobolds.
Right. That was the mine shaft. That's right. Okay, so the guys were, if we are looking at the overhead map, all right. So the guys were basically here, and they went down into very like a three-layer mine shaft area. The lowest area of the mines is this area here, which you guys have already explored and gotten rid of the big bad boss. Now, which is basically up here. All right. Well, one thing the guys didn't didn't get to do, if they want to do it, doesn't mean they have to do it, is take this road down into the lower quadrants, the lower sections of the Underdark, which is this map here. Actually, yeah, that's this map here. The guys are technically up here. So if they want to explore the region of where this big statue is and what this light is all about, and if this is an encampment of miners, or does this lead into anything? This canyon, what's that about? Anyway, so the guys they have the map which they pilfered from the kobolds. If they want to go ahead and make use out of that, that's good too. All right, so let's go ahead and get back for the guys, and then they can tell me how they want to proceed. Oh, they also found a handout or a map of Thar, which is in their handout section. Actually, so if you want to see the map of Thar, just go to your handouts. Should say Thar there. They are able to. One of the guys can speak Draconic or read Draconic, so they were able to figure out what the hell this map is all about. So technically, the map, the land of Thar, is controlled by the majority of them are ogres, but they have other like orcs and goblin tribes. For example, the Red Claws is a area that is controlled by the orcs. But that's if the guys give a shit about Thar, then they can investigate that. Doesn't mean they have to. All right, so I think I made my little speech. So what do you guys want to do?
So now that you're finally done, good evening, folks. Didn't want to interrupt you when you were going through that whole spiel.
Oh yeah.
So GM, you did get to kill a character like last session. I found out you cast 3 fireballs. If it was more than one, my character would have been dead. So there he goes. There's one for you.
Well, I don't remember doing 3 fireballs.
Well, if it was more
I
than
think
one,
it was just 2.
well, that's still more than one.
He did fireball, celerity fireball, and then another caster casted fireball.
Okay.
Yeah, well, that's still more than one. All right, so
Well,
there goes
yeah.
another character.
Well, I mean,
How many?
now what was the technicalities on that? How did you figure out that you should have been dead? Were you going through your XP
Well,
or
No. After the cohort died, I had to take a phone call, so I wasn't there for I think 20 or 30 minutes. And then I found out a few minutes ago that you cast several fireballs, so he should have been dead.
Oh, okay. So
I remember you were in the range of those fireballs, yes.
Well, I know that Hein died. Yeah, that was.
This guy over here, that's the guy that was standing.
Oh, this guy.
Mhm.
All right. Well, I didn't know until you told me, so I'm just going by what
he's
you
dead.
told me. Yeah. Okay. Now, did they give you the right information though? 3 fireballs? I don't. I know.
Well, if it's 2, it's still more than one.
Yeah.
If we're
but-
talking about in here, like that didn't happen. what happened is he threw a maximized fireball down here. That was it, and it hit two people, if I remember, because we weren't all in there.
So the one that
And
hit this guy, the cohort, died first. Then this guy
Yes.
would have died on the second.
Well, it just depends if you made your reflex check, by the way, because if you make a reflex, you only take half damage. So even
And
he
then
couldn't survive
at the
even if he
end,
made his reflex.
and then at the end of it, he threw a fireball, not maximized here.
yeah, I think I don't think yeah, but again, I don't remember if you made your saving throws. If you already know that saving throw was probably like either a 19 or a 20. I can't. I can look it up, but
Well, hey,
yeah.
if it's 3, even if I made my saving throw, there's no way he's surviving 3.
Well,
Three was
the
for
first
the last encounter. I
Yeah.
thought you were talking about the first one upstairs. No, this one there's only 2 fireballs.
yeah. Well, again, you'd have to go either through the video or just ask the guy.
What's your hit points? Just like how many hit
Checking.
points do you have?
Checking. I can't seem to select it. The GM, what's his hit points?
uh,
Actually, let me just.
Yeah, you probably.
So the first one,
Yeah,
first
go
one was 60. So let me work through the numbers. I'll get back to you.
Alright. Well, again, if you made your saving throws, you're probably not dead. All right. Well, you guys can actually. You know what? I'm not gonna get involved whether you're dead or not dead. It's your call. I don't remember exactly what happened, so I'm just gonna go by the idea that you're still alive. But again, if you yeah, well
you-
maybe he's not alive. I don't know. All right. Well,
just make 2 reflex throws, and then we'll just have it done.
yeah. Why don't you just make 2? Can you delete this token up there at the top? Okay.
Because the first one was a maximized for, I believe, 63 damage. And half of that if you saved it, and the first one wasn't maximized. So that was just straight up 10s.
Yeah. Did you want to go ahead and just roll to see, just get an official?
Sure,
you're
just
not
give me one.
dead? Okay. All right. Well, while he's figuring out whether he's dead or alive. You already went through the spiel about the Underdark. But you don't have to. You could just get the hell out of Dodge and get back to the Flan, because you technically the DC was like 22. No, it was it's a 3rd level spell, 3 plus 5. I don't ever give my guys like crazy intelligence. At the most.
GM, did you say the second fireball was maximized?
Second fireball was not.
Was not?
The
Okay, well,
first
there you
one. The first one was.
Yeah, I think I might have been out of celerity spells. But regardless, let's go with what Silver's saying. The DC is a 3 plus
19,
4.
set.
Yeah. Actually, if I have spell focus, yeah, it's 19 with spell focus. Yeah, 19. All right. So if you made that one. All right. So
Yeah, so one made, one failed.
Okay. Well,
And I had 59 hit points.
You have a total of 59 hit points, correct?
Yeah. Yes.
All right. So does that mean you're dead or alive?
Yeah, he's dead.
Okay, you dead. All right. Well, at least we got an official on that one. Okay. So what's well, I guess you would have to go back to town and by the way, Mr. Deadman, you don't have to take too much time with your new character. If you want, you can just say it's the same guy, but it's got a different face.
I've got one ready already.
Oh, okay. All right. So, what about the rest of you guys? Do you want to? You can bump into the new guy down in the Underdark if you wanted to, but that's your call. Well, let me get some water. You guys can talk about what you want to do. So.
Well, we promised the mayor we would come back and help him out, so I would think we would be heading back to the city. Also, I want to shop for something and rest because, we use spells here.
Yep, I agree. Go back to town, plant the new body, sell our stuff, buy our
Two
stuff.
new bodies, the cohort and the character.
Yep.
Fireballs. You said it last week. Fireballs are the death of this party, remember?
To be honest, it's more magic missiles because nobody really does things to counter it.
Well, thanks to his cohort, now I have something against magic missiles. Thank you very much.
Oh, there's plenty of that. This guy had stuff as well.
Oh,
Well, if you have stuff, unless no one's going to resurrect you, we're just going to take it.
Yeah, we could have put it back on the loot list. Give it back to you guys.
All right. Did you do you guys make up your mind on where you want to go?
yes, we said we're going back to the city.
All right, so you guys grab your loot. You have your maps. You put your documents and what's the word? Parchment papers. That's what I was looking for there. Parchment papers and charts, graphs, documents. Put them all in a bag. Get the hell out of Dodge. All right, so you guys make it back to the wonderful town of Flan. You guys do have a lot of information. Not only that, they also have a map of the Underdark, which is probably kind of interesting. So what do you guys want to do? You are in the town. You can talk to the council, talk to the constable, go and sell your loot. Grab a couple of missions, so on and so forth. All right. Well, I guess this is where you guys start to sell your goods and buy whatever it is that you want to buy.
There isn't much to sell. We've already did it before going on this one.
All right.
So.
All right. Well, you're back in town. Do what you got to do.
We're going to sell what we needed to get the treasure split up between the group. And then I'm going to have to take a night and prepare a couple of spells if we're going to go talk to the council and get to the bottom of who's...
So we've only got really 4 items in storage, not including your gear. Gloves of sand shaping, a bottle of air, serpent dagger, and the amulet of health +2.
All right. Well, let's. I just want to brief you guys on the 4 subplots for the campaign. The council people hate you. The thieves guilds hate you. There's an imp out there looking for you guys that is spying on you, and I think there was a fourth thing. I can't remember it right now, but there's a couple of things going on there. 3 people that you would know of. Well, you don't know them personally, but there's 3 organizations that want you dead.
Well, that's the idea. The mayor said he would like our assistance, and we promised we would help, so that's why we came back to town, and we're preparing for that.
Oh, yeah. What I'm saying is, any moment now, somebody might stab you in the back. All right. Well, let's not get too paranoid. What do you guys feel like doing? Oh yeah, now I remember. Whoever is in charge of the undead over here knows who you are and knows how big of a nuisance you are. So knows who you are and knows that you guys are annoying. All right. So what else are you guys up to?
Honestly, I don't know. I can't remember.
Yeah, there's a lot to do. All right. Well, what can you do today? Well, what's been going on since you guys have left? Well, they're still trying to dig. The lost ruins, lost paperwork, lost treasure. here in the Scholar Square. Again, if I didn't mention it or you might have forgotten, the Scholar Square used to be an old, rich library section, more of a place of learning, colleges, libraries, things like that. All that is basically done. It's been ruined. But people say that there are there's some antechambers underneath some of the buildings here, like Mendor's library, so on and so forth. You guys already know about the dead guys that are in Vallejo's castle. I think I might have mentioned that once or twice. And of course, the rust monster, rust dragon that you guys got your ass beat down from. Since we're getting a new character, let's go ahead and go to the tavern and meet your new cohort. All right, so you guys feel pretty down. Well, down as in tired as hell. You guys are pretty dirty right now, especially.
I feel just fine.
Well, you might feel fine, but you got mud and shit. Well, not shit, but you're
No, I
pretty
don't.
dirty. Well,
It's
whatever.
digitation.
Well, all right. Well, whatever. For you guys that are not anal about your looks, you're pretty grungy right now.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
No, they're not. I clean them up with the prestidigitation so they can all look as clean as the whistle.
Well, whatever. You know, whatever. If you want to.
I'm doing this just to fuck with you. Nelson,
Yeah.
you know
Well,
that,
if
right?
they want to wear a suit, that's fine too. All right. So. All right. So what's the deal? I was gonna bring something up, but Mr. Annoying got me off of it. All right. Well, what do you guys want to do?
Mm, well, this is after we rested or before that?
Well, you just came back into town. You're in the tavern. Actually, I got to put you in the tavern. This is where you meet your new friend, new cohort, and then that's when you guys say, "Well, let's go save the princess from the dragon," and you're off.
She's in another castle.
She's in a she's in the castle somewhere.
Okay.
Well, technically,
She's one of those lucky ones.
Technically, there's no dragons looking for maidens at the moment. But
Hey, I mean, is this where the origins of the bad dragon came from?
yeah, but dragons don't all look for princesses and virgins and crap like that. I mean, some dragons just
Yeah,
don't.
Nelson doesn't know. Nelson doesn't know what I'm talking about. I'm just gonna stop.
Well, I mean, not all dragons give a shit about virgin females. So, you know. All right. Well, let me go ahead and put you guys on the map, and then, or better yet, why don't you guys put yourselves on the map? So click on your name, and then drag it to the map, and then you can start jibber jabbing about what you want to do. This is about the time where I go out and buy some beer. So
I have cake and ice cream. I'm happy.
yeah, I think I ran somewhat of a decent game. Well, the problem with yesterday's guys were I thought they were gonna do better in the fight, but oh well.
Yesterday was also just completely fucking plagued with technical issues.
Yeah, we had some glitches up the ass. All right, well, the only reason I don't want to get any beers is because I get fat. But since I did work out today, I might as well treat myself with something that's gonna.
So you're gonna completely negate your workout.
I know, right? I was about to say, yeah, I'm gonna do something that's gonna ruin my workout, but it balances.
Hey. He's staying in shape. Round his shape.
Yeah. Well, I'm negating the 600 or I don't know 1,000 calories that I don't know. It's got more calories than 1,000. Yes, I get it. So let me get the hell out of here. You guys can talk about whatever.
All right, so about this whatever. Who's who again? I'm like all fucking kinds of discombobulated today.
Well, nice to meet you, the druid.
Just riding a cheetah right into the end.
Yep. I ride in style, man. It's my bling. It's my.
So what you're
what-
saying is we need to give you a purple coat and a scepter with a ruby on top.
Don't forget the fez.
Yeah, right.
Okay,
There's
I was.
there's royal garment. It's a thing. It's clothing, 200 gold pieces.
What I meant to say is my ride. You know, can go. I go everywhere with it.
And
Plus
then you
my-
also you also need to pimp out your cheetah. Your cheetah
Yep.
needs to be wearing purple silk cloth.
Good. Okay, so 26 I see without the buffs.
Does the
Mm,
cheetah also hold it when you tinkle?
I'm thinking diamonds that his ears.
No, it's like I have to, while standing, I stand at the cheetah to get a wider arc. Anyway, what was the other? Keep forgetting.
If someone hates on his cheetah, he shows him the nice ring he has on his other hand.
Hmm.
Let me show you this ring. Gives you a real good up close up on it.
So no bark skin.
Who's the new guy? Who's the guy coming in with a new one again?
Well, it was Jarvan, right? Who died last time?
Yes.
No.
And his cohort.
I
Mhm.
just gave him a name. So he's going to be Braun and Nick Kursk.
Mm-hmm.
Online generators, right?
We'll go with Braun.
Bron sounds good.
Yeah, you spend like an hour making your character, but you spend like 2 or 3 making your name.
Yeah, I just clicked
Don't
it
use
once.
it
And,
yet.
hey, let's see, I get 10 matches. I'm like, sure, this one sounds good. Click, copy, done.
I don't use a generator. I try to come up with a name, and then I spend an hour trying to do it.
Put what? Stats and skills?
It takes me
No, the
longer
hour is
to
just
come
a
up with a name than the actual character sheet.
Damn.
Exactly.
So, what is your character and what does he look like?
He's an elf, black hair, can't miss the ears,
Mm. Is he also dark skinned?
He, no, regular elf.
Okay, because I think you were the dark elf beforehand, right?
I was, yes.
Okay, good.
The first one that died. Actually, the second one. Second elf that died.
Uh-huh.
Second character that died.
We're going through a lot of valor.
We need more monkeys. That's what we need. Speaking of that. All right, the monkeys. Let's talk about that. Do you have any,
You're gonna bring Curious George into here, man. Do I have to call Peter?
we got to teach him that, or I'm going to die again.
You do realize it works so well because we have my rope there to disable shit your monkey vine.
You're right.
Here's a question: are you an archer?
No, I'm a rogue.
Ah, okay. Even better then. We actually
Yeah.
have a rogue now.
Not as good as a pixie.
Well, big
He-
guess.
She's mad at my pixie from yesterday because I apparently semi-optimized it for doing rogue stuff.
Yeah. And even with the skills I gave it, it can't match what you're doing with it.
Here's a question: can we lend money between each other?
No reason you couldn't give someone money out of your own personal.
Well, the idea is before we know when we gain some more money, I would have liked to buy like a ring of evasion to make it
I don't
easier
see
around the fireballs.
And I don't see any reason, like, if the other person agrees to help you buy the ring and, like, whatnot.
Hmm.
The only thing I really find an issue with is if you're giving gold to a character that's not in the party yet. That's really the only thing I say no to it.
Hmm. Well, no, it's just that I wanted to buy it now, so because we're gonna basically make some money after we sell some of his loot, I think. So basically, I will give it back to you once we make some money. So
No, you guys keep it. You guys keep it.
So where's his loot? I'm still trying
It's
to
in
see
Skype.
it.
Yeah, it's in Skype.
on Skype.
Keep it
Okay,
and
then.
split it amongst yourselves.
Then you bought a lot of brooches of shielding. You were waiting for that.
Yeah,
Yeah, he really doesn't like magic missiles. I would recommend somebody take the talisman, though. That's a very useful item.
I think 2 seconds. Let me see what I have on my neck.
It's not a neck item. You just use it.
It says talisman, so I would.
You would think, but if you look in the magic item compendium, it's not.
Okay, what about the brooch of shielding? Is that one a neck item?
No, it's not. You just
it's
wear
like
it
a
on your
pin that.
clothes.
Okay,
ties
well-
the cloak or
Then I'll take the
I would
talisman of Undying Fortitude. Then
I would be
Because-
interested in a brooch of shielding then.
there's
oh,
three
take
of them.
everyone.
Yeah.
I'll take another one. The one I have is vastly depleted.
I only have one, so the one I took from his cohort. Not sure if I really need another one.
Oh, you will.
What the? Oi! Don't copy the whole thing. All I wanted was the brooch. Oh, well, not the brooch.
I'll-
but-
Suppose we could. I'll take the handy haversack just because I've got a bunch of wands, so it'll be nice to be able to grab them quick.
The brooch of shielding is a neck slot, by the way.
I thought it was a pin that fastens like a cloak to your clothes, so it doesn't fall off.
To me, it sounded, like an item that would take a slot for some reason.
Oh, I don't have a. Either way, I don't have a neck slot, so anything on my neck slot, so I don't care. I'll wear it now. But if anyone doesn't have one, I'd recommend also the anklets because you can use that to get out of a grapple or a force cage.
Anklet is boot.
It's ankle slot.
Well, I don't have any ankle slots, but I have the boots of teleportation, which are kind of doing the same thing.
Same slot.
The only difference is it's only 10 feet, but you can do it as a swift action.
Yeah, but I prefer teleport, which gets me the fuck out of here. So,
Yeah, I'm saying
Was
if someone doesn't have a method of teleportation or something, I would recommend taking it.
no, I was actually thinking which one's better, the Anklet of Translocation or mine, but I kind of,
Depends on the situation. If you're like grapple, you can't really use the boots of teleportation.
yeah, well, for grapple, I've got all sorts of options,
Blank dog. I learned that from you.
No, I can't turn into a blink dog anymore because I'm not exalted anymore. But there's always options, not the end of the world. Like as a druid, you always have options.
For casters, that chain shirt would be actually good because. Oh wait, no, it's not a mithril chain shirt. Never mind.
For arcane casters, because divine casters don't care.
Yeah, if you're a divine, but yeah, it's still metal, so you're a druid, so you can't wear it.
No, but I have armor. I have saddle leather, and I'm happy with it. Don't really care about my AC in armor, so.
Did anyone take the anklet?
No, not yet.
I will then.
Anyone need the vest of resistance?
Nope.
Do not.
So, I'm just taking the Talisman of Undying Fortitude, and that's it. And I guess I'll take another brooch if nobody else wants it.
So I've taken one, you've taken at least one more. I'll put it in the party loot for now, so we have it.
I'm not sure if I really need two of them, but instead of selling it, sounds better to use it.
I'll take the handy haversack because, like I said, I want to be able to grab all my wands really quickly.
No. Are you okay then with lending me the 8,000 to see if I can find a ring of evasion?
Let me see.
I'm not sure if I should go for a ring of evasion or for 2 rods of extension, because for those I have money.
How
Because
much are we getting from Jafar?
don't really need extended that much. Most of my buffs last long anyway. Anyway, I'll roll for to see if I find the item. I find it. So No. So I'm in debt to you for 8,000. So I've got 300 gold left.
All right. Well,
Well, I sold the stuff he's not using, so everyone just gets another 1,000 gold.
Okay, then 7,000. You know, write another 1,000 from me. Okay, and ring of evasion.
Tell you what, you don't need to be in debt. I don't need anything specifically right away, so I'll just forward you the 8K for the ring.
Okay, thank you.
all right. Well, what are you guys up to?
Is there any kind of a bank in town?
Oh yeah, they do have a bank. Have you guys introduced a new character, by the way?
Yes, we asked what he's playing. Though I don't think he said his class. He only said he's an elf with dark hair.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, do you guys need to do more role playing, or you know?
We were mainly just going over loot while you were gone, Nelson.
All right. Well, sure.
We've pretty much
Um,
gotten that finished taken care of when you got back.
Yep.
All right. All right. Well, the day is somewhat cold. It's starting to get colder. It's about 30, 32 degrees, 32 degrees. There's slush on the ground outside of town or throughout the streets of the city. Uh, they're still having the same problems. You guys have taken care of the problem with the mines. Haven't technically. Have you gotten your rewards from the constable or the council
No, we
members?
haven't. We haven't. No, we haven't. We haven't stopped there yet.
Oh yeah, haven't. Okay. All right.
You immediately brought us in here.
Well, yeah, I want to get the new guy in, so he can go in there and start talking to the mayor if he decides or chooses.
You look like a strapping young lad who seeks adventure. Come with us. We promise you. You'll earn exactly what you deserve.
Yes, I will allow you to touch my cheetah. It is a wonderful companion.
Prompt payment. You always get what you deserve.
Right.
Elves don't get hazard pay, so I'll just let you know.
So what is your character wielding, Braun? What does he seem, like he's carrying a weapon?
Braun, I don't know what Braun is doing. Definitely going to the bank, make a deposit. Sounds good. All right, Mr. Braun. Brony man. All right, Mr. Braun, I guess you're on mute, so...
Did you just call him Brony Man?
Brony. B-R-O-N. Nikiskark. Arks. Anyway, Braun, are you here? Your mic is off, bro. I don't know. Well, Braun, your mic is not working, dude. All right, so that might be problematic. Hey, Braun, can you? Was Braun playing last week? I guess he was, right?
He was Jarv, the guy who died.
Well, maybe he's taking a leak or something. Maybe
But
he's
while
back.
they're doing that and the day's passing, I'm just gonna make some spare change with the performance check.
Do we know anybody in this inn? Like the innkeeper or anybody else of the faces we see around here?
No, well, basically everybody's from town. Remember that they're trying to rebuild the town, so they have a lot of, I guess, immigrants from different locations. you have everything from half elves, elves, dwarves, gnomes, halflings, maybe a mixture of
Good.
half orcs.
Is there like a good-looking halfling chick?
Well, not at the bar at the moment, no.
Damn it. That's fine then. Dmitri would have, probably tried his luck with one of them.
Oh, okay. Well, if you want an old gnomish lady, she's over here.
No thanks.
Okay.
Uh,
Oh, wait a
I
minute.
I respect
Yeah,
my elders. Then that's it.
she's a halfling over here. She's definitely a halfling.
Okay, well, riding my cheetah, I would like approach and ask if she would like to share a drink. You know, my treat.
And then she looks up at you, and then she looks up at this guy, and she says, "Honey, haven't you ever heard that when you go black, you never go back?"
What? Nothing can beat
Uh,
my ride. Look at this cheetah. Its fur is amazing.
Well, it's not your ride that I was talking about, honey.
Oh god.
Uh, anyway.
Telling you, man, you need to get that cape and that scepter.
Yep. It doesn't work without the cape and scepter and the crown. That's for not
Yeah.
forgetting the crown.
It's got to be studded with diamonds.
Okay, so I see my magic does not work on her. She's immune to it. So basically, I would ask, like, are we going to help the mayor since he asked us to give him a hand,
Yeah,
I mean, should probably
or do we have
go get
another
our.
job planned?
We should probably, before we do anything, go collect our reward.
Oh yes, yes, that is true.
all right.
We've worked hard and lost 3 people in that mine.
Yeah, we got 3 people playing. Mr. Braun dropped, so I don't know what the hell is going on.
His internet might have been, might have cut off. So
All right, well,
depending.
yeah. Well, hopefully they'll be back, or I can recruit more people.
Back again.
Back again. All right, well,
Tell a friend.
mhm. All right, for
Let's
now.
go.
Yeah, for now we have 3 people. Now, I usually like to play with 4 people, but it's 3 people's good too. But just thought I'd throw that out there.
Yep.
All right. Well, what's the plan, people? What's the plan?
I told
We're
you
going
the plan.
to collect the money.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna go collect our reward from the constable.
All right. So you guys go to the council hall, and here we go. All right. So you guys walk in with your new friend. So the mayor of the town basically welcomes you in. The secretary walks you in and says, "Ah, well met, my friends. I see that you are back and unscathed, which is good. I would assume that you boys have killed off the kobolds that were lurking inside the mines, correct?"
Yes, in fact, let me. I've been brought proof, as I know words are only so much. So I will open up this enveloping pit one of our previous party members have on the floor, and I'll tell them to look in the pit, and inside of this pit is the head of every kobold he just killed. I assume that would be proof enough of our deeds.
As long as the pit doesn't try to eat him.
No, I just told them you only have to look into it. I think we just lost Nelson.
Yep.
This stuff was happening all night last night. Like, he was dropping every 10 minutes.
So what was our reward again for cleaning out the mine?
I don't remember.
I don't remember either.
I think it was gold per head and something like that. I can't remember either.
I think it was 1,000 gold, or 500 or 1,000 gold ahead.
All right, so all right, sorry about that. I had to somebody came in the room. All right, so so you guys do make it to the the mayor's house. So he says, "Well, what was it that amount that we agreed upon?"
Nobody here remembers Nelson.
I do. Okay. I thought it was like
My
five,
guess,
I thought maybe
my
500.
best guess was somewhere between 500 and 1,000.
All right. Yeah. All right. Well, let's go with 500. I don't think he'd want to pay. Well, he might have paid 1,000 for it.
I think we negotiated for 1,000
Okay.
because
well,
somebody was unhappy with the first offer and he asked for more.
That's right.
All right. Well, 1,000 is fine. 1,000 is fine. All right. So he says, "Well, boys, I'm glad you were able to help us out, especially now we can get the miners back to work. Don't know if you. I've been thinking over the advice you gave me the other day about maybe doing a truth of the zone for some of the people that might be interested in or were the culprits involved with the murder of one of the council members. I don't know if you boys want to head up the investigation for this, but I haven't had much luck on trying to figure out who this murderer is. So if you boys want to help me out, I really would appreciate it. So out of character, if you guys do decide to try to find out who killed the council member, number 8 from last week, it's gonna require a lot of talking, a lot of sleuth work. So if you're not interested in talking to people, then this is probably not a good side mission for you guys to do. Can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Okay.
Um,
Well, basically, I'm bringing up the mission for the dead council member. If you guys want to do it, he's basically saying, "Hey, I remember you guys said something about a zone of truth. That probably sounds like a good idea. If you guys want to take advantage or take charge of this investigation, please feel free. I'm not going to. I would love for you guys to try to figure out who killed one of the council members, and if there are some saboteurs in the midst of the council people."
I mean, it's simple. I mean,
my
theory,
question is,
simple.
do we want to do this now? And if yes, then allow me to buff myself fully before we start this.
And in theory, it's simple. You just have all of the council members step into a church and have the priest put a zone of truth in the area and then proceed to ask questions.
Then
Right.
we have to step in the church. We can do it there too.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys want to, if you want to take that route, I don't know what you guys want to
That
do.
or you can have someone give them a truth serum. That's always an option.
Well, it's again, it's a side mission, guys. So it's not like if you want to do it, that's fine. If you don't
It
want
was
to do it,
merely a suggestion if you're having problems with suspected corruption in your government to use divination or like that to help root out who might be deceiving you.
all right. Okay, well, do you guys want to maybe just do a different mission? Maybe go back and try to kill the Rust Dragon, or go down through the sewer tunnel maps?
Like as a druid, I would be very gung ho about killing that dragon because it's a abomination towards what's it called, nature.
All right. Well, we have one vote for the Rust Dragon. There's only 3 of you guys, so I don't know if that's. I mean,
So we've got a bard, a rogue, and a druid. So I hope one of you is willing to gather its attention.
yeah.
Well, I would offer to distract it, I guess.
Make sure you're not wearing that, or if you have anything metal, blue shine it, or put a durable.
I'm a
enhancement
druid.
on.
I cannot touch metal. Well, I cannot wear metal.
All right. Well.
Yes.
As much as I'd like to see that dragon dead again, we might need a little more help.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What the hell happened to the guys? Jesus. Could should have Mr. Pete. I don't know. All right. Well. Yeah. I guess.
I'll
They,
be right back into the chat. I just, for some stupid reason, Skype isn't let you see the player list when you call
Yeah.
something
Yeah.
back.
Well, there's always a mission with the undead in the cemetery. So if you guys
Oh,
wanna,
that sounds even more interesting. What do you guys say?
well,
Or we had
let me give you the
2
link.
seconds. There was one interesting mission we also found apart from the kobolds. Let's see. No.
Yeah, there's 3 that aren't here, and 1 that's no longer part of the game that's still in there.
Oh yeah, the thieves mission. There's a number 3 is thieves. We should be able to deal with that.
All right. The ruined fist complex part of the town has become more emboldened. The thieves of the ruined fist. All right. Well, yeah, that sounds like a good one too. Talonfoot.
Let's look at the thing here.
All right. Well, yeah, that's up to you guys.
Want to investigate some noises?
Sure. Whichever one you guys think is,
Number 17 comes to be hearing noises coming from his basement during the night. Tried to investigate, not found the cause, and they've been getting more loud over the last couple of weeks.
All right. That one. Oh yeah, that's a good one too. Discovered by the Richards underneath a farm just outside of town. Large cattle.
Or if we don't have many people, we could just retrace our steps over the last thing and see if there's any other places to explore that were out there. We don't always have to be on a quest. I mean, we can kind of just check out some ruins.
Yeah, we do have that map he was mentioning at the start. So if you guys wanted to, explore the underground or underdark or what's it called?
Oh, okay.
We're not paladins. We don't have to be on the job 24/7.
Mm-hmm. So Swift, we haven't heard your vote on this.
I'm fine with either of those. The checking out the noises or just going back down into the mines and seeing what was going on under there.
Oh, okay.
We can. We don't. It's not. We don't have to return to town either. So to rest. So at least there's that.
It's good.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So then your vote is for going back to the mines, right?
Now let's just do some free. Since we don't have many, I guess, people here right now, we'll just do some free exploring of the area, Nelson.
Oh, okay. What area is that, by the way?
We're going back to the mines to see if there's any other places that we might have missed.
Oh, okay. All right, so back to where you guys were. All right, so let me.
Yep.
Not like in the mines per se, but like the area around it.
Oh, okay. So you don't want to take the. Okay, so. All right. Well, then just ping ping the place outside or exactly.
Where's the mine at on the map? Right there.
We're going on to the Underdark or Underdark. No, not Underdark. You said that from the mines we could go underneath to explore various locations. Like a light and
Right.
various other.
Yeah, but didn't Silver say we're not going inside the mines? We're going around the mines.
I said we're checking the area at the mines.
All right. Well, the area
Uh,
is outside or
if we have a map, then let's see it.
okay. Well, I think you're talking about the Underdark map. So here it is.
Yep, this is it.
Yeah, that all leads underground.
So there was this statue which basically seemed to have caught my attention. So
I mean, I'd be in the home in the Underdark. That's where I'm originally from. But
well, basically the light and the statue seem to be not that far apart from each other, so we can probably go and investigate both of them.
Yeah. Let me go ahead and show you what these are.
well, on the plus side, if we do go in the Underdark, most, I guess, Underdark creatures revere my race. it's, it's funny that.
All right. All right. Well, just let me know if you want to go back into the Underdark road.
Where would we be coming out at though, or going into?
Oh, the
We're
exit
looking.
would be here. You would be going here. That's the yeah, that's the entrance.
So if I'm reading this, there's like a small village or what, or group of huts or whatever, right past it. If I'm reading that right.
All right.
Well, if you guys want to check it out, we can, I guess, spend the day under there.
All right. So technically, you guys are going down over here. All right. So right here. All right. So you guys basically will go back back into the mine area. Now this mine or this tunnel seems to go maybe about, I would say, about half of a football field down, and it opens into a very large cavern. And to the east, which is let me go ahead and just show you exactly what you're looking at. All right, so you're coming out of this area. You're now technically right here, and then to the left, you guys see what looks like to be a village. Uh, since it's completely dark, I think maybe one or two of you might have a torch. Is that correct?
I have dark vision.
So do
All
I.
right. Well, the reason I'm saying it is because the people in the Underdark are going to be able to see you because you have a torch in your hand. So, yeah.
Does Dimitri have a torch, or does he have dark vision?
No, I have light vision.
Yeah.
Low light vision. Yeah.
Yeah. So he definitely needs a torch.
Mm, basically, I would cast light on something and
Well,
shine.
That's
Like
well.
torch.
The issue is not the torch; it's that you're glowing beacon in darkness.
I know, but I can see otherwise, so I've got no choice.
All right. Well, let me put you
Bas-
guys. Yeah. Let me put you guys on the
I,
map.
I would cast it
Okay.
on my shield and basically just, my shield's gonna be my torch at the same time.
All right. So you guys are pretty close to the town. Technically, let me go ahead and move it.
Well, you could get a scout's headband. I mean, it's 3,400 gold and gives you dark vision and a bonus to spot checks.
Well, I can afford it, but I have to roll to see if I could find one to buy, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm rolling for it. So 1d2. No.
Oh, okay. All right. So again, do you guys want to? When you get a little bit closer, there seems to be candles inside some of the buildings. You seem to be looking at a deep gnome village.
I can't see anything.
Yeah, let me turn on the lights.
Me neither.
Yeah. All right, so all right, so let me turn on the lights. I'll turn them off in a little while. But I want you to get an idea of what you're looking at. All right, so here we go. All right, so yeah, here's a village. It looks to be some sort of a deep gnome village. You guys are technically coming from here, like right up here. And this is a village that you have to kind of walk by. So what do you guys want to do?
I'm perfectly at home in the Underdark.
All right, well, that's...
I'm a native.
All right, what about the rest of you guys? What, it looks like you see a couple of kids playing outside, which are, again, deep gnome children. There seems to be a militia garrison that are pretty much patrolling the whole town. There are towers in the village, so you definitely can see, like, here's a tower right there. And again, the deep gnomes look like they're not in any kind of warlike state. So
I mean, if you don't provoke them, we should be fine. Because, like I said, it's very common for denizens of the Underdark to come to denizens of my race for healing purposes, which is why they're typically venerated.
all right. Well, does anybody want to say hello or buenos dias?
First,
I would leave it silver, yes.
All right, so the front gate is about right here, right, of the village?
No, you guys are over here. You're just coming out from the cave area. From the mine area, I'm sorry. So you're coming out Yeah, go ahead.
I'll walk by the children, give them a quick notice after. Recommend you guys stick near me.
All right. All right, so I forgot what your race was again.
Mine is a Glora. It's the Fae of the Underdark.
Oh, okay. All right, so let me put some NPCs. Now, I don't have like 1,000 pictures of deep gnomes, guys, so just pretend these guys are gnomes. So, actually, you know what? I do have maybe a couple of pictures. All right, so Jesus, God, can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
Well, I don't know what the hell's going on with my Skype. All right. So anyway, you are seeing a couple of deep gnomes in the area, and then the militia guards. I think you might have not heard me say that the children start calling her for their moms and dads. You hear a loud gong. The alarm goes off. The militia go out to meet you guys. All right. So who is going to be the face of the party, I guess? Okay, can you guys hear me?
So you
Oh,
said we were
man.
passing by.
Jesus.
Yeah. That's the lore for my race, so you can take that as you will. And you cut out when you said you were doing the children going, Mom, Pop, and you cut out.
All right. So again, the militia go out and meet you guys at the entrance of the cave. What do you guys do?
Me, well, I'm over here really, but I wait. I give them a nod. Let them know we're just passing through.
All right. So 3 of the militia. This is the captain of the guard. He comes up to you. He's a deep gnome, and you guys might or might not know that the deep gnomes are definitely look a little bit different than just the pictures that somebody came in. Oh, somebody.
Yeah, Timothy or Pete, I had a computer update.
Oh, okay. All right, well, good, because we know we have 4 people. All right, so real fast is the guys decided to go inside and go into the underdark and look for some stuff to do, I guess. All right, so the guard, this is the captain of the guard. He comes up to you and says, "Well met. I see that you boys are might be lost. Are you coming from the surface realm?"
Oh,
So we're
you know,
we're in the Underdark. Are we like who's greeting us? Druger or
we're
what?
we're in the Underdark. Uh, we're in a deep gnome village. Pretty much since I'm a denizen of the Underdark, I'm pretty much taking the lead here because I mean, I posted the wizard's lore in chat, so that's pretty much why I'm taking the lead. Because
Okay.
most stuff down here is actually very friendly towards my race. So it makes it less of a chance of someone just outright stabbing us.
Good, good.
I tell them, hail, well met. Just have a few acquaintances with me who apparently wanted to experience the wonders of the Underdark. I say wonders in a sarcastic tone, somewhat.
Says, well, that's interesting news. Interesting news. Now, hopefully, you boys are not going to give us too much problems since you are technically not working with the ogres or the orcs from Thar. If you might or might not know, this is a basic outpost. We do a lot of trading with the denizens of Thar. So we deal with orcs, ogres, as well as goblins, kobolds, and anyone that is willing to trade with us. We don't get too many civilians or humans down these parts, especially anyone that is thinking about trying to come in and take our gold, which you humans tend to always want to do.
Who among us is a human?
Well, I think the druid might be human.
No, he's a was it a
Halfling.
strong-heart halfling?
Oh,
Yep. So, I'm as big as two A4 papers put on top of each other. So I'm really small, which is why I'm always on top of my cheetah just to look a little bigger.
Ankle biters.
all right. Well, he technically says, look, if we if you're not, well, he looks at the halfling first of all, because the halfling is probably the
I look
closest.
I look behind my shoulder looking for the humans.
Well, he's technically talking about the halfling, because halflings do tend to cater towards humans. They live well. They don't live among them, but they would consider halflings to be somewhat human. All
They
right,
look like small humans.
yeah.
Okay.
So they
Children.
are, yeah,
Okay.
they're somewhat a little skeptical and letting you guys into the village, but they're letting you in because you're not complete humans. And the deep gnomes are technically not evil, so they're like, yeah. So they basically say, look, welcome in. If you have no problems with us, or not here to raid and pillage the town, feel free to walk around. As a matter of fact, you boys might be able to help us out. I know that I mentioned
Depends.
to you, and he says, I know
I raise my hand and I say, "Where are the cows?"
the cows.
They're they're strange surface dwelling mammals that produce milk.
Don't you
Oh.
hear them?
He says, no, well, we have rots, if that's what you're asking, which is equivalent to your so-called cows in the upper realms.
And I
Any
shoot him
chicken?
a glare and be like, I shoot him a glare that's like, come on, man.
And by the way,
Don't you hear them?
well, they have a couple of cows or roths roaming around, which are basically over here.
Gian, I'm just joking. The ambient sound? Cows, chickens,
Oh,
horses.
oh, okay.
So I look
Wait.
at him and he says,
But it's a village.
I'm gonna look at the guard here. You said you guys have trading posts here. Yes.
Well, this is technically a trading outpost. We've been living here for almost 2 centuries, which is not that long.
What kind of services can you provide?
Well, we do a lot of trading with the people, the orcs, the ogres. This is basically a waypoint from here to Glister. Now, don't know if you know anything about Glister, but it's a town that's settled by the Northern men. We've been having some discussions over if we are thinking about trading with the people of Glister. And as a matter of fact, that's one of the reasons we thought you boys might be interested in helping us out, broker a deal between us and the people of Glister. We're always thinking about expansions, and the more traders, the more partners we have, the better it is for our village. So what do you got? What do you boys say?
What do you folks trade here? What is it that you sell? What do
Well,
you
we see
produce?
everything from armor, weapons, food, spices.
I'm gonna turn around to him I'm gonna turn around before he finishes to our guy says, just throw away any conceptual notion of morality while you're down here and what's traded because yes, people and information as well are a commodity down here.
Well, we don't trade in slaves due to the fact that we are not the hardiest of people, and we're a small village as it is. So we have no means to guard or take care of prisoners that need to be shipped from the Underdark to the surface realm. We're not equipped for that. We're a small village. We have a handful of militia, and we try to stay neutral. So that's our position.
So what kind of shops do you have here at the moment?
Well, we have one maid shop, mercantile shop. We have food, beverages, tavern, inn. The place is somewhat run down, but you know, people don't come here for vacation. They come here to do business.
I point at the party, says, apparently you've got tourists now. And I point at the rest of the party.
Well, we have
Yeah.
orcs,
Yeah, I don't know
goblins.
about you. I'm here.
No, I was going to say they mostly have humanoid customers.
I'm speaking in Underdark or Undercommon, by the way.
Well, I don't think anybody knows Undercommon but you. But
Well, yeah, and the people who live in the Underdark. It's Underdark Common.
all right. Well, they have 3 missions here. Whether you give a shit about that or you just want to keep moving on, that's your call.
I said, well, you obviously are coming to us for help. So what were you thinking about? Other than the brokering of the trade deal.
All right. Well, that's mission number 1, which is we need to broker a deal with the people of Glister. You would have to traverse the land of Thar, or you can go through the Underdark to make it to Glister. Whichever one is fine with you, we can give you a map and a couple of rations, but we would have to have somewhat of a promise from you or something that we can keep in return for good faith. So this is out of character. I'm just going to put mission number 1 mission. Go to Glister and broker a trading deal. All right, mission number 2 is a shadow creature, not shadow as in a shadow creature, a dark unknown creature, I should say, a dark and unknown creature has been attacking the women. What do they call those? The women that used to just pick plants? Is there a word for that? women that
Women who pick plants,
that-
probably Weaver. Weaver, the farmers and weavers.
No, there's actually there's actually a word for it.
I don't know the term
Yeah,
offhand.
I don't think harvester, but anyway, the women are being harassed by this dark creature, so they can't get they can't pick up the mushrooms that are needed for their mushroom pie. All right, and then number 3 is um, one of the council members. One of the council members left for a hunting, left on a hunting exhibition and has not returned. Not returned. All right. Well, there's a couple of things here, guys. What do you say? Yeah. Oh man. Now the Skype is not working. All right. Well, let me try this. All right. Well, let me try to get back on Skype. If not, hey, do you guys want to use Discord? I mean, I don't like Discord, but I think that's the only option that I have.
We can try. I mean, if everyone has it and
I would
can't
love
use
to
it.
Discord.
Yeah, I don't know why the. Yeah. All right. Well, I was able to log back in. All right. So. Yeah, let me turn that. All right. Let's. Do you guys want to try Discord or just like keep moving? I think I might be fine.
You said that, and you're disconnecting every 15
Yeah.
minutes.
All right. Well, let's. I don't want to keep anybody from having to download it because I had a guy yesterday that wasn't able to install it. So
He wasn't able to install it. He just could never set up his microphone.
Oh, okay.
apparently.
All right. Well, let's try it out, guys. Because my Skype is. I don't know what the hell's going on with it. All right.
God. Yeah, shoot us a link to the server. Go from
Yeah.
Don't have the server. That's the server link. You might want to get the Discord for the PC if possible,
All right.
because I've no experience with the phone app.
All right. Well, I'm in the room. But yeah, let's go ahead and keep going, guys. If it works, great. If it doesn't work, well then, what are you gonna do? All right. So again, there's three missions that I put on the chat. Well, guys, I'm just gonna stay on the phone. So I'm just gonna use the Skype phone. And see how that works for now. All right, so what's going on? Which one of these missions did you guys want to do?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, what's up? We just need to get Braun in there, right?
I can plug it in. I can plug it into USB, so it's not that big of a deal. Oh, okay. Well.
No. So you guys can hear me clearly, right?
Yes, I can.
Then I'm alright.
Yeah, everyone's all right here. Just
All right. So.
exit out of Skype and continue on. All right, Nelson, you can go ahead.
All right.
Just,
Okay. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Hello? Hello?
Are you transmitting on Skype or are you transmitting on Discord?
I'm on Discord right now. Because Skype keeps crashing on me. Alright, so can you guys hear me?
Okay, is everybody in here?
You
Nelson in
guys-
here?
Nelson has full permissions, and Nelson's pretty much the only one who can use voice recognition.
Oh yeah, can you guys hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Yes. We
Okay.
just need to get Braun in here, I think.
Alright. Man, what the hell's going on with Skype? Alright, well, for now, I guess we'll use Discord for a while. Alright, so back again to the missions at hand. What do you guys want to do? All right. Well, yeah, okay, so you guys can hear me.
Yep.
All right. So the people are basically mulling around. The deep gnomes are taking care of business. A couple of ranch hands in the back are trying to steer the Roth to the slaughterhouse, I would assume. But other than that, you guys do go to a very quaint tavern. So once you're there, you sit down. You are somewhat welcomed by the people of the Deep Gnome Village. Nobody's harassing you, but again, this is an outpost. It's not really a city per se. It's more of a place where people would just come to work at. So again, you have those 3 missions. Don't want to keep harping on what I just said earlier. So what do you guys feel like doing? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we got the 2 options, Nelson. We never got the 3rd.
Yeah, I saw the 3rd one that came in right before Braun rolled a bunch of saving throws.
Yeah. So the 3rd option, if you scroll up, you will see it says 1, 2, and 3. The 3rd one is one of the council members left on a hunting expedition. Yeah, I spelled that wrong. And has not returned. So they are wanting you to find out what happened to one of the council members. That's number 3.
Oh, I vote number 2.
All right. Help out the female hunter-gatherer. I guess you can call them gatherers. Gatherers? Hunter-gatherers? They're not the hunters, they're the gatherers.
Watchers or what?
All right. Well, 2 sounds like what you guys are going to be doing. All right. So the sheriff comes up to you in the tavern and says, "Well, boys, I don't know if you all the sheriffs sound alike, by the way." Says, "I don't know if you boys are going to be staying in town, but we could sure use your help. I don't know if you saw some of the wanted signs outside of the tavern here, but." We got a couple of females that are wanting us to help out with some sort of a dark creature that keeps harassing them, keeping them from gathering food. So we could definitely help, appreciate any kind of help you boys might be able to give us.
We're not really doing anything at the moment. We're just kind of wondering, I guess the best term to put it is wondering. If no one else, if none of you have any objections, that'd be a good way to pass the time.
Well, we could definitely make it worth your while if you are interested. How about if we pay you boys for your trouble? I'd say about 10,000 gold would be appropriate, perhaps?
Sounds... Hold on a minute, I got a phone call.
Do we have Pete on the line? Did Pete show up?
Yeah.
Is Pete here?
He was here, but he didn't have push to talk set up, so he wasn't able to talk. He disconnected and hasn't report back. I told him how to do it, but I haven't heard back from him.
Okay, maybe we can send him a. Well, I don't know. All right. Well.
Send him another link.
Yeah. All right. Well, nothing but problems this week for some reason. All right. Well, regardless, we only have maybe about 2 more hours left to play because Mr. Dimitri usually has to leave at around 9:30, guys. So the faster we can get the show on the road, the faster we can get the mission
It's
done.
basically 9 and 9:30.
Yeah, 9:30, which is going to be 2 hours from now. No, 3 hours from now. Well, we definitely have a lot of time, guys. All right. Well, so do you guys need any other information other than they're going to one of the women is going to take you to the place that they've been having a hard time harvesting the items?
Okay.
All right. All right. Well, let me go ahead and move you guys over to the map. Well, actually, so this is what happens. I want to do a little role playing with that one. All right. So the sheriff comes up and says, if you're willing to help out, they're willing to pay the 10,000 gold, and the reason they're willing to pay that much money is due to the fact that none of their militia has been able to hunt down this creature. So without food, without the women able to gather the food, they're not going to have a very good time. So they're definitely needing your help for this. So one of the women says, look, if you guys want, I can go ahead and take you to the place where the creature was last seen. You guys say, sure, yeah, not a problem. All right, so she grabs the supplies and takes you over to this map here. All right. All right, so this is the area that she shows you guys. You walk in, and what do you guys want to do? So let me grab.
What do I want to do? Let's see.
Let me grab your tokens and put them on the map. All right, so
there's plenty of things I want to do, but not everything is capable of being done.
All right. Well, again, you guys come up through the front. The place has got.
I'm eyeing these. I'm eyeing these crystals, Nelson.
All right, they're. All right, so they're just basically the crystals that. What the hell? Let me look up the name for these specific crystals, because they are technically very important. So let me get the crystals.
Can they give us any kind of description of what this thing is that's been harassing them?
They don't know. All they know is it's a dark creature. They see it flying from time to time. The women, again, they're like one hit point people, so they're not even gonna bother to attack it. So they're basically driven off this particular area, last place that this dark creature was seen. So that's as much as you know.
I want to go to the last place this dark creature has seen and check the tracks and see if I can determine what it could be.
Well, again, they told you that this thing flies, so as far as finding traps, that's going to be pretty hard.
If it has attacked, there should be, tracks of it landing for a few.
No, it hasn't. Remember, they said that every time they go out and try to gather food, they see this big dark creature flying throughout the cavern, and that scares the shit out of them. So they have to go back to the village.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, we can.
Okay. All right. Well, what's the plan, people? Did Pete ever show up?
Braun?
Yeah, Braun.
I've been typing in roll 20 and there's just no response.
All right. Well, I guess what are you gonna do? All right. So, what do you guys want to do there?
Well,
there's
someone
Aiden.
else just showed up.
Oh, did somebody show up? Who showed up? Jesus, what a fucking weekend! Everything is going to shit. Well, what's the plan, people?
Alright, let's get the other guy in here.
Yeah.
Just LeBron typing.
Yeah. All right. Well, man, we've been having nothing but problems this weekend. All right. Well.
Yeah, I know. While we're doing that, Nelson, I need 60 feet of vision because I have dark vision.
Okay.
Yep. We're just kind of waiting, like I said, on him to show up because we're just giving him the Discord info.
Okay. All right. Well,
And you just DC'd from roll 20.
All right. Well, look. If we can't get our act together within the next 30 minutes, I say that we call it a night, because we're just having too many problems tonight.
I would say just call it a night now, because we've been having constant problems since the start.
Yeah, and plus, well, we have 5 people on roll 20, but we only have 3 people talking. So Aiden needs to get into the game, and Angel needs to get into the game. I'll tell you what. Why don't we get him?
Dimitri's already in here. It's
Oh,
Braun and Aiden that need to be in here.
Brian and Aiden. Okay. Have you guys tried getting? Is anybody on Skype on Skype right now and talking to them, telling them that they need to use this program, Discord?
Oh, we're talking about it over on roll 20. Like we're having a conversation now.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll tell you what. I'm just gonna drink for a while, and you guys can tell me when you want to get started. So, I mean, I just keep yabbering, and it's a little annoying. Every time I hear myself on the videos, I'm like, dude, shut up.
Yeah, every time I generate a link for you guys, it only lasts for so long, and then it's useless. So.
Well, it lasts for a day, but you can set it to be.
It lasts. Well, I have it for 30 minutes by default.
Oh.
There we go.
Well, there's Aiden.
Hello, folks. Can you hear me?
Yep.
And
All right,
There we
great.
go.
Alrighty. Let me make sure I got everything all ready to roll, and I'll be good to go.
All right. Well,
Apparently, Windows keeps telling him to install Discord over and over. That's why Braun's not coming. Hasn't came back. So he said he's going to restart his computer.
all right. Well,
So it sounds like it's a Windows thing, not Discord thing.
oh, okay. All right. Well, I'm not gonna go through the whole spiel again, guys. If you want to tell Mr. Aiden
Yeah. I'll let
what's
him
going
know.
on.
Basically, we're just taking an off period where we're not on a. Well, we're on a quest now, but we weren't specifically doing any major Flan quests. We're just kind of exploring. So we just kind of ended up and decided to explore the Underdark a little bit, and now we're doing a small side quest to help a deep elf village with any disconnected. There he is. Anyways, welcome back. We're helping a deep elf village with wild animal or creature attacks.
Okay, my screen's all black. What map that is?
Oh, okay. Let me put you on the map. What was your character's name? Hador.
Aiden.
Hayden.
Ayden.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty sure Dimitri needs to be shrunk down to normal size too.
Oh, okay. All right, so here we go.
That token was the cohort. There's Aiden right there.
Oh, yeah, cohorts. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
forgot
can
about
see.
that. All right, and right now we're just waiting for Braun, right?
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. Why don't we?
can-
Yeah, we can get started without him.
As long we still got 4 people, so.
Yeah, that's good enough. All right, for Aiden, they've offered the guys or you guys 10,000 gold for your help in trying to destroy a creature. Well, it's not a shadow creature; it's a dark creature that seems to fly around in the cavern, which is keeping the female folk from gathering herbs, mushrooms, fungi, things like that. Now, the room that you guys are in, the cavern that you guys are in, you can see the fairy fungi throughout the whole cavern. Now, what the fairy fungi does, it basically acts as a detect magic. It makes a whole cavern um, detect magic. So yeah. So if you do a detect magic on anything inside the area, it's going to be
It's like staring into the sun.
yeah. Everything is going to radiate magic because again, the whole cavern is magical. All right. So right now yeah. Go
You
ahead.
were telling me about the crystal, Nelson.
Oh yeah, the crystal is from the Forgotten Realms. Forgotten Realms crystals, crystal shard. Oh hell, I can't find the actual information. I think it's in one of the books that actually has properties for crystals in the Forgotten Realms. Unfortunately, I can't find the link for the description of all the crystal properties, guys.
We just know it's really valuable.
If you guys can find
Culturals or what?
yeah, there's something in the Forgotten Realms. There's actually something in one of the books. I can't remember which book it is that makes these crystals have different properties. Like some will um, uh, radiate light. Some of them will do other stuff, but I can't find the link to that information. If you guys can find it, that's the information you should have. All right. So again, some of these
Some caverns are illuminated by bright, radiant crystals.
yeah. What book is that in? Are you? Yeah.
I'm just looking online, really.
Yeah. Well, there's different properties for different crystals, and again, I can't remember what. I'll get back to you guys
There's
on.
light crystals, phasorus.
Yeah. What book are you looking at for the rest of the guys to?
I just googled Underdark crystals.
Oh, okay. Underdark crystals. D&D. Phasir. Well, okay. I don't want to spend too much time on that. You guys can look it up on your downtime, or I'll look it. I'll give you the link for it on your downtime. Right now,
Crystal flowers.
yeah. Right now,
Star, Geo.
Yeah.
Amethyst. Dude, they have fucking crystals made out of pure amethyst down here.
yeah.
I
There's
forgot about that.
there's a bunch of different crystals.
Basically, every crystal down here is extremely valuable to the surface world.
All right. Well, regardless of that, let's get the show on the road, guys, and let's kill some bad guys.
Right,
What-
guys?
What do you guys want?
Does anyone have any problems seeing in the dark?
No.
All right.
Do we still have one of the guides with us?
Yeah, the guide is basically the gnome that was. Let me put him in the map. Deep gnome.
They're on the map. They're right next to me.
What does...
All right, so this deep gnome basically tells you the females have told us that this creature, and this is an undercommon, by the way. He's not talking common. All right, so the females have told us that when they come into this cavern, they find or they see a dark.
Yes, vision is.
All right, so I think you guys can hear me.
Yeah.
No.
All
Yeah.
All right, for some reason disconnects. All right, well.
Yeah, so it might be your router, Nelson.
Why would it? Yeah, I guess it is my router. But well, regardless, what's the plan, guys? So I don't know if you guys heard what I said with this deep gnome, but he's basically saying that the females are just telling.
This area.
Yeah, the creatures inside.
Do you have any additional descriptions of the creature? Did anyone have any good looks at it, or did they just run away?
It says no. The females were too scared to stay in the cavern for an extended period of time. So no, they didn't. All we know, it's a very large creature, and again, it's a dark creature. So.
All right.
All right,
I was in the middle of asking the party if anyone's going to have issues with sight. That's all I was doing while you were doing that.
All right, what's the highest level character?
I'm 11.
All right. Well, let's get the party started, guys. Let's get the party
Okay, I
started.
only have low light vision.
Yeah.
Does this thing live in here? Does it? What's?
Well,
I mean, do we just need to start poking around until this thing pops out at us? Should we? What's going on with it?
Well, the creature.
Oh yeah, welcome back, Nelson.
Jesus. All right. Well, look. From time to time, this thing is going to kick me off, and for about 10 seconds. So, I don't know what the hell's going on. All right. Well, did I?
Have you tried turning your router, unplugging your router for 30 seconds and plugging it back in?
I don't have time for that. We only have 3 hours left, guys.
Well, we're wasting every 5 minutes. We're wasting 3 minutes
Oh,
for you to
jeez.
come back. Yeah, that would be a problem.
All right. Sorry about that. I reset it, the router. Hopefully that'll fix the problem.
All right, well, let's see if it happens. You did leave it unplugged for 30 seconds, right? That wipes the RAM.
Yeah, the 30 seconds. All right. Well, let's get at least one fight done for tonight, guys.
Yeah.
All right. Well, who's going first? What are you guys doing?
I suppose I have to be the one to go first since I've got the dark vision for it.
And by the way, the cavern.
What?
Real fast. The cavern is the crystals are shimmering with a little bit of light, as well as the fungi. The fungi does glow, so I just want to mention that. Gives off a little bit of illumination, but not enough to be able to illuminate the whole cavern. So
it's like candle lights or whatnot.
Yeah, a little bit, pretty much like that. Yeah. All right. How far can you see down here, Silver? 60
I've got
feet.
60 feet of dark vision.
All right. Did we get Aiden got in and Braun? Did Braun ever get in? Braun?
Yeah, we've got Yep. Me, Braun.
Because we need to get the show going. All right. Yeah. I'm
We
gonna
were
go ahead.
We're
buffing each other.
actually-
Whatever.
Yeah.
We're actually putting up our buffs right now.
Well, he attacked us, so let's go.
Yeah, we're just kind of wasting time, not doing shit. So let's go ahead and get the thing
And
started.
I'm going to list the buffs that I wanted to precast before we get.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Go ahead. All right. Well, you guys, as soon as you guys get to about right here, you see what looks to be some sort of a dead rock that is on the at the bottom of this area. All right. So this rock right here looks pretty bloodied up. Does anybody want to inspect it or take a look at it?
Yeah. Let's see here.
Now, if you want to figure out what killed it or how it got killed, you can go ahead and make a heal check for yeah. All right, so you make a heal check. You find out this thing has been dead for about 4 to 5 days. It looks like it has some deep talon marks on his whole body. So it's basically got a puncture wound. Oh, it's got various puncture wounds. You can tell that it's been it's from talons. The way it's been, some of the meat has been ripped from its bones. That's how you can tell it was made from some sort of a talon attack.
Whatever attack this thing has a lot of sharp talons or claws on it.
Yeah, I guess. All right. Who else wants to do something?
Swift says he's doing divine insight.
All right. Is that it? Have you guys buffed yourselves up and everything? All right. Well,
I'm ready.
Yeah.
Just a reminder that everyone is immune to my breath weapon and they also have the effects of endure elements.
I'm gonna buff here. Everyone's getting haste.
Ah, cool.
All right.
Since I have long strider, does it
+1 hit and +1
stack
AC.
with it?
It's +1, yeah, to AC, +1 to reflex saves, and you get an additional standard attack action. And your movement speed increases by 30. And I guess I'll put.
All right. So.
Yeah, I'll stick with haste for now.
All right. So everybody needs to make a listen check. You have to make a listen check of 25. All right.
Yeah.
So
I can't make it.
all right. Anybody else? Does anybody make a 25?
Well, I got a nat 20.
All right. Well, 25 is what. If you have ranks, you can add that to your listen check. But if you don't have ranks, you're not making it. All right. Well, what's happening is since nobody was able to make it.
36, Dimitri roll.
Oh, okay. 36.
I got a
All right.
36.
Oh, okay. All right. Oh, yeah, you did make it, Mr. Kip. All right. So from some of the ledges up here on top, guys, like this ledge, maybe some of you guys can't see the ledge, but say for example, this is a ledge which is it's not really that high, but as an example, you it's coming from this direction, by the way, guys. Anyway, so from this direction, uh, you hear the rocks tumbling down from the side of the cliff. Since some of you guys can't see that far, um, well, if you can't see up here on this, can everybody see this ledge up here at the top?
I could until I moved back.
All right. All right. Well, from the top of the ledge, you might or might not be able to see something, but yeah, I'm about to. Anybody else is able to maybe check out the area? Oh,
I
well,
see the creature.
oh, you're able to see that? Okay. All right, they're only maybe about 40 feet up on the ledge, guys. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and start the initiative and get the
Roll a 1.
round one. All right, so Dimitri, you
It's
are
okay.
yeah,
Still
Dimitri.
better off than Aiden.
All right, well, Dimitri, you're up on 18. What do you want to do? You see a couple of creatures on top of the ledge over here. What do you want?
What do they look like?
Well, if you can't see them, I don't know what to tell you.
Well, I can see more than half of it.
Well, you can move your guy and oh, I know what they look like.
Is that a knowledge dungeoneering check? Is that the one you want me to make?
Knowledge dungeoneering, correct.
This is where divine insight becomes awesome.
All right. Well, yeah, knock yourself out. All right. So,
There you go. So that's a 36 to identify those things.
all right. Well, you definitely know that this is a. Let me give you the hit dice. Oh, 31. Okay, these are Umber Hulks.
Yeah.
Umber Hulks. All right, so they look like they're about to jump down. Is there anything else you want to?
Well, I got close, and basically, as my turn, I will cast Flame Strike on both of them because I can catch both of them. So you need to roll save for with them.
All right, so here's my save. All right, I made my reflex. Oh, so is that half damage, right?
You make with both of them?
Okay, the other one, here's my other one. All right, so 22 on my reflex.
You made it with both of them.
All right, so is that it? Don't look. That like they
It's
have a-
fire and divine. So if they are weak to any of those two, that's it.
All right, well, so you did half damage. The 35 is what was that? 14. Correct. All right.
17.
17? Okay, 17 it is. Alright, minus 17. Alright, Mr. Swifty, what are you doing?
Mr. Swifty.
Swifty.
I am casting a spell on myself, and then I am burning 2 charges from my belt of battle, and I am casting another spell on myself. And then I'm moving. How high is the ceiling?
The ceiling's about 60 feet.
I'm going to go about 50 feet up and right where I am and cast 2 spells.
Alright. Okay, so we got the Umber Hulks. Alright, so the Umber Hulks are gonna they're gonna slide down from the top of the cliff. Alright, and
I just got my turn skip.
White Wings. Yeah, go ahead.
Alright. I was gonna move up a few feet to see what it was. See that, okay, I use a spell.
I called it out in chat, by the way. That's actually what my character would have said.
Alright.
Drums of War. Let me get that spell for you. There's no saving throw, spell resistance applies.
What is that, a cave that they came out of?
Yes, correct. All right.
This affects any enemy within the spell's range.
All right.
Every enemy within the spell's range is subject to this. So they'll take a -2 penalty on every attack roll and saving throw as long as I continue to focus on that spell.
All right. Is that it?
Yep, it's a move on the stand.
All right, Dimitri, I'm gonna gaze, confusing gaze on you. All right, so there's 30 foot. I think I might be able to grab or hit Mr. White. Let me just double check that one. Oh no, I'm not. All right, well, Mr. Dimitri and Mr. Cheetah, you are gonna have to make a 23 will save. Or be confused. All right, okay. What about your tiger? All right, so the tiger is confused.
Yep,
All right, so let me get the confusion. I think I got to roll 100, right? Confusion spell. Yeah, I got to do 100. All right, well here's my 100 row because I might not do shit. All right, so 69.
He rolled 69.
Is that a negating effect?
Flee away from caster at top possible speed. Next one.
All right, so the next round you're gonna have to run away. All right, so from around the corner, you definitely can see one of the other Umber Hulks moving into your guys' direct. This guy ran. And you hear some noise coming from down over here, guys. So you have another Umber Hulk moving into your direction. He's doing a running maneuver, so that is right there. All right, so it seems that there are 4 Umber Hulks that are moving towards you guys. I don't think we got Braun on the initiative, but what are you gonna do? Aiden, you're up. Adon, you are up. Oh man, I think I'm about to be disconnected. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I got you.
Okay. All right. Well, Aiden's not doing anything. Should we get back to him? Maybe we should.
I think Aiden's not here.
All right. Is Braun here?
No, maybe.
All right. All right. Well,
There's 4 players here, and one of them isn't.
All right. Well,
Actually, I think everyone's here.
Everybody?
See,
Is everybody here?
we got 4 players in roll 20 and 4 players in Discord.
Well,
So
Mr.
Braun's gone from Discord and he's gone from roll 20, and I've seen Aiden queue up a couple of times. There he is, right there.
Who?
Aiden, you're up. Aiden.
I'm fixing to move. This is because of being hasted. I'll move fly 60 to here.
Okay. All right. All right. So you've got it into my gaze area. You have to make a gaze effect.
I'm immune.
Oh, you're immune to gaze effects. Okay.
No, I'm immune to confusion.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, there you go.
It's a racial thing.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna do
Sure,
entangling breath. What was that?
Nothing.
Sure. Play the race card.
Yeah.
Okay, entangling breath on this guy here. And make a DC 26 reflex and a DC 17 will.
Well, I fucked up my reflex. And will is 19. All right, so
So he makes his will save, so he's not shaken, but he takes 12 damage and is entangled for 4 rounds.
all right, minus 12. Gotcha. All right, so is that it?
That's it for Aiden.
All right. Yeah, let me turn off the cattle music. Turn that off. Abysmal gaze. All right, so we got Dimitri. You're up, Dimitri.
Yeah, well, my cheetah's gonna run for 320 feet movement.
All right.
Is that straight line only? Either way, it's still gone.
All right. Got it. All right. Well, I haven't gotten disconnected yet, so that's
No. It's I'm having problems with the push to talk thing. It's annoying me to no end.
Yeah, yeah. If my Skype was working, dude, we wouldn't be using Discord. But shit, man, I don't know what the hell's going on. All right. All right, guys. Well, let's get to the boss. Which these guys are not the
Kind of
boss.
on the opposite opinion. I'm kind of on the opposite opinion. I prefer this over Skype because Skype just has so many features missing.
I fucking hate Skype for voice comms.
All right. Well, Dimitri, you moved out of my threat range, so you know I'm gonna hit you, right?
Okay, that's fine.
All right. All right. So you were, I think you were right here, if I'm not mistaken, right?
No.
All right. Well, where were you?
Yeah, the cheetah was up close. Dimitri was like right there.
All right. So was he here? All right. I have no idea where he was. I don't have reach on you if you were there, so that's fine.
I was away from them. As far as I could tell, I was 3 squares away from both of them. So.
All right. Is that it? Is that you're just moving over here? Yeah. Okay.
I'm moving and casting a spell, but as I said, I'm having issues with the push to talk.
All right. Well, yeah. Is there any way you can just set everybody to not push to talk, Mr. Silver?
Yes, and
Yeah, just set it up for everybody not to push to talk. That way.
I would prefer to keep it if I can.
Well, if you want to keep it, that's your call. I mean, you can change it to push to talk.
yeah, I guess that's not so much of an issue as it is here in Skype because if someone starts, you know.
Well, you can always, if somebody's being a no.
Well, there's the difference. If someone hot mics in Discord, you can just mute them specifically.
Well, can you set up Dimitri with just free talk?
Who is it? Okay, which one's Dimitri?
Yeah,
then?
Dimitri.
He's
Got
a
it.
Sweramzus down at the bottom. His John Peacock is Aiden. And
Yeah,
I'm obviously D3.
Or Dimitri or Angel.
I said I'm gonna start summoning something.
Okay. All right. Well, you're summoning something. That's good. Is that it?
Yep, it's a full round action.
All right. We got Swifty, you're up.
I am going. Yeah, that's Dimitri. I am going to full attack that guy.
All right.
And this is going to be full attack plus rapid shot, and then I'm going to roll a haste attack at the end.
All right. Well, knock yourself out.
You can go ahead and try your voice activation.
Okay, it works now. Thank you. Fucking hate push to talk.
I kind of hate voice activation because there's always one person who hot mics, and I hate Skype because you can't do anything about it.
Well, the thing is, it's when I'm pressing a button and I'm on my Mozilla, it's basically pops out my quick search bar time and again, and it's annoying.
I set it to caps lock, so I don't have that issue.
Alright, there's my first ones, and then I will get you my last shot for haste here in a second.
All right. All right. So while Mr. Swifty's giving me the last shot, Mr. White, what do you want to do there?
You said how tall was the how high was the ceiling again?
60 feet.
Yeah.
Alright, I fly up 40 feet. and then forward 20. So that's 60 feet of movement.
Total damage is 103.
103
Alright,
for this guy
and
here.
Using
best guy.
I'll use my melodic casting to
Oh, this guy? Okay. 103.
put
Got
up
it.
use my melodic casting to keep the war drums up and use my bardic inspired privilege or whatever. So everyone's getting a +1, or is it 1 or 2 in the chat? I believe it's +2 to hit and damage. And any enemy within 200 feet of me is getting it still has the -2 to hit and saves.
Alright, is that it?
Yep.
Alright, Swifty's done. Alright, so my Umber Hulk. Alright, so the only person that is on the floor is Mr. Dimitri, right? Correct? Alright, I'll take that
Why
as a
would I be
yes.
on the floor?
Well, the other one who's not flying. Everybody else is flying.
Ah, yes, I'm not flying.
Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can charge you. Yeah, I can charge. Alright, so I'm gonna charge. This guy is gonna charge as well. Well, that's too much. Alright, I can't reach him. Alright, this guy's just gonna move a double movement. And then this guy's gonna move around the boulder area. Alright, so that's yeah, this. Okay, only one can attack. Alright, that's the guy
Okay.
charging. Alright, so here's my to hit. How? Alright,
You
so
hit?
Yeah.
And
Since I was charging, I get a
con-
+2, so that's a 39. Alright.
You hit and I make my save, my concentration save.
I don't know what that's for, but okay.
Well, I was summoning something, so you tried to interrupt.
Oh,
my
that's
spell.
right, concentrate. Well, the way it works, it's damage plus 10. So that doesn't make your concentration check.
Ah, okay. Don't
Yeah.
remember. Oh,
So you remember,
Yeah, you're
when
right.
when you're hit while you're trying to cast a spell, it's damage plus 10 is the concentration DC.
yeah. You're right. I forgot for a moment.
All right, well, there goes your spell. Aiden, what are you doing?
Alrighty.
Your friend's being attacked from 4 different Umber Hulks.
The one that I blew my breath weapon at should not have been able to have charged because of it being entangled.
Oh,
It
yeah,
was
this,
the first one that actually hit me, so
no, it's this guy over here. I think this is the guy that you entangled.
no, it was the top guy.
The one that you were pinging, Nelson, was the one that I shot.
Oh, this guy right here? Yeah, I already took the damage.
No,
What about the guy with the breath weapon? I could have sworn it was this guy down here.
It was this guy, because this guy moved from there. It was the only one who could charge me, which was the closest.
Because the one that I hit was where I pointed my arrow at. It was originally like right
Oh,
here.
okay. Yeah, you're right. All right, well, then go ahead and forget about that 37. There's no way I could have done that. All right, so let me just put a little thing on him. All right, so forget about the damage. Is that it, Mr. Aiden?
But you have to move him back
No,
in his
I
position.
still haven't done anything yet, but I'm going to do my damage to the Umber Hulk that I breathed on earlier, because he's still entangled for another 3 more rounds. And he
Well, I
does-
can get out of the entangle by making a strength check. So-
No, he stays that way because it's like tar. It's like tar breath, basically. He's entangled in my breath weapon, and it doesn't. I mean, you go for a reflex if you. I don't think that this particular one allows secondary reflex, but I'll have to look that up later. As far as I know. But,
Well, I think you showed us the breath weapon acts as an entangle spell, and an entangle spell you get a chance to break out of the entangle. But if your breath weapon says I don't get any kind of a save, then that's different.
Yeah, as far as I know, it's the feat. Let me look it up real quick. It's called Entangling Breath.
All right. Well, I'm doing. Yeah, I'm looking at the skill. Blah 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 blah. Creatures. However, breath weapon becomes entangled. The same weapon at round you start affects 40 times. Critical weapon doesn't deal any damage. Creatures damaged by the initial don't take additional damage per round. Yeah, it doesn't say specifically anything about it. But if you look at the entangle rules, you get a save as per entangle. Let me give you the entangle.
It's at DC 26 then.
Entangle.
DC 26 reflex.
Oh, okay. Well, look, let me just give you the entangle information real fast. All right, so here's my reflex. Okay, I didn't make
Negative.
it. All right,
Each one gets -2.
All right, well then I'm gonna just move back.
And then he takes 2 damage from my previous breath weapon, from the previous round's breath weapon.
All right.
And now I'm going to do the same breath weapon again, but in a cone on these two. On these 2 down here.
All right. All right. So, okay, you want me to make a reflex check for both of them?
And also the will saves for frightful presence. Actually, all 3 of them need to make will saves for frightful presence, or all 4 of them.
Oh, well, let me do the
Because it's
frightful presence first. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So anybody did make that?
Okay. 1, 2. All of them made it, so they're not shaken.
All right. So now I got to do the entangle. Here's my save for the entangle. 1, 2, 3. So this guy, I don't know what the entangle reflex is,
The
but
DC for your frightful presence is 17, correct?
The frightful presence is 17 will save.
One of them failed because they take -2 on their saves.
Okay.
Oh, this
So
guy.
whichever one had 17 or below fails their save, and then these 2 here. Let me see. You got 1 reflex fail, and the second one is also a failure. So they're both. These 2 are now both entangled as well. These 2 here, and they'll take 15 points of damage and be entangled for 4 rounds.
all right, got it. 15. All right, is that it?
Sure. Yeah.
All right, Dimitri, you're up.
Okay. Basically, let's see. Can I get all 3 of them? No, I can't. Oh yeah. Since I wasn't interrupted anymore, just 2 seconds. I was gonna do something. Let's see. Is it worth getting a large one or just a small 2 medium ones?
Just remember, the more things you summon, the more dice rolls you make.
Yeah, that's another problem. It's just to basically distract them. I'll just call 1 large one. So basically, an Earth Elemental appears behind these guys.
Take the full round to cast summoning.
Yes, I started casting the other round. You tried to interrupt me.
Yeah, I hit you last round, so your spell was.
No, you didn't.
No, you said that there was no way that
Oh,
he
that's
could
right. That's right. Yeah.
hit him, so
Alright,
erase
so,
that,
yeah.
so the summon goes.
All right. Okay, so let me put the elemental here. Okay, is the Earth elemental right?
Yep.
All right, so put him there. All right, well there you go. Go ahead and do what you got. Do what you want to do.
Okay, 2 seconds. And it'll full attack, so 1d20 plus 13. And do I get flanking from this guy? Lol, I roll a 1.
Uh, yeah, you do get
But
flanking,
you know.
but you rolled a 1, so that's it for you.
I know. I'm just double checking. So.
Oh, no, you don't get flanking because this guy's flying. So he's technically not. He's not adjacent to the. I think he's 40 feet in the air. Is what I remember.
Okay, that's fine anyway because I roll like shit.
Well, you rolled 1.
So
So
that was the my summoning, and as for me, I shall cast this guy's hurt and this guy's hurt, right?
they're entangled.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll cast another what's it called? A flame strike on these two. So if you wanna roll save with them, and
Okay. Here's my saves. 1 and a 2.
shit damage. One of them takes full damage, like this one takes full damage, and the other one half.
All right. So full damage is 26.
Yes, fire and divine. I don't know if they're weak to that, and that's it.
All right. So this guy takes 26. The other one takes 9, right? Or 13.
13.
All right, 26 and 13. All right, Mr. Is that it?
Yep, I'm done.
All right, so we got Swifty. Swifty. All right, so Swifty is typing something out. What kind of bonus is it? Morale? Oh, I think that's a question for you, Mr. Silver.
What are you doing?
He wants to know what the bonus that you're giving the group.
You've got +2 to hit and damage.
Yeah, but is it a morale bonus?
It's a morale bonus.
Okay. And the guy that I shot before, the one that's standing on the blood puddle, I'm gonna full attack him again.
You guys have a +2 morale to hit and damage, and enemies have a -2 to attack and saves.
All right. Oh, well, the armor class is 19, by the way. So if you want to try to attack them.
Would that bonus have affected my elemental as well?
It affects anyone within range who's able to be affected by mind affecting ability.
I don't think it works then, because elementals, I think they're immune to that kind of stuff.
Alright. Alright, so Mr. Swifty is attacking this guy, I think. I don't know.
The one that I hit before, the one that's standing above the blood.
Oh, okay. Alright, so what's the total damage? And by the way, are you... yeah, this is a ranged attack, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so... yeah, just give me the total damage and that'll be it. Alright, while he's doing that, White, what are you doing?
124.
Melodic casting, so I can maintain. I'm going to remove, I guess, the Drums of War for now. That'll go away at the end of this turn, but I'm going to use Melodic casting so I can keep the bonus up and put Calm Emotions on the cheetah here so he's no longer confused.
Now, how far away are you, Mr. Swifty?
Calm Emotions is a medium range spell, and I'm 40
No, I mean,
feet
how far away is he
up.
flying overhead?
40 feet above these guys.
No, what about Swifty?
He's in range. It's a medium range spell.
Alright, well, okay, then what are you up to there? It's in my red bubble. Oh, it's 50. Alright, well, you finished, Mr. White?
Yeah, that's it.
Alright, so Umberhawks are all going to do full round.
Standard, yep, standard and affiliate.
Where did the,
The
oh, okay,
cheetah
All right, so
Cannot take aggressive actions, but it can defend itself, and it cannot be subject to confusion while common motions is active.
all right, so I'm gonna do a charge maneuver. 2 charges. Yeah, I can only charge twice. All right, and these guys in the back. Okay, this. No, I can't charge through that. All right, so this guy's gonna just run here and run right there. All right, so here's two attacks on Dimitri, 1 and a 2.
My question is, weren't those two entangled?
Oh, this guy. Oh yeah, he was entangled. Jesus, I keep forgetting that. All right, well let me try to break out of the entangle. All right, so 1d20 plus my strength is what's my strength? Real fast.
DC 26 reflex.
No, that's not how entangle works. You can break out of the entangle, or you can. There's another option. Entangle, break, and I forgot what the other one was. Entangle cannot -2 penalty. No, that's not it. Break out of the bonds, immobile, entangle. Maybe it's acid spell. What DC? Okay, here's the entangle information. All right, I'll put it on the chat. There you go. If you read that, it says I can break it with a DC of 20, a strength check.
There's also the entangled condition and not the spell.
Yeah, the entangled condition doesn't go into specifics. The entangled condition is this link up here.
Impedes movement but does not entirely prevent it unless the bonds are anchored to an immobile object or tethered by an opposing force. An entangled creature moves at half speed, cannot run or charge, and takes a -2 penalty on all attack rolls and a -4 to dexterity.
All right, you guys get that? So instead of the spell, I can still move at half my movement, is what he's saying.
Yes, you can't run or charge though.
All right, well I'm just gonna move half.
You take a -2 on attack rolls and a -4 penalty to your dexterity.
All right, well I'm gonna do a movement, and though my movement is allowed, I would assume.
Yeah.
All
You
right.
just can't take any other action.
All right, so that's all I'm doing, which is a 40. All right, so this guy moved correctly. He's still entangled. This guy, he also did a movement of 40, and then this guy was up here already. So I can only attack you with one guy, and that would be the first attack, which is a 37. So yeah, so the 37 hits for 13 damage. All right, so that's it for my guy, Mr. Aiden. You're up.
Alrighty, in that case, I will move to here, 5-foot step basically, button flight, and let me do 30. Well, that's not going to help. I still do no line, and this will be the slow breath. DC 26 fort save, and then also the DC 17 will saves as well for the two of them.
All right. Well, here's the first roll for both of them. Here's the second roll for both of them. All right. So
So slowed. And are you doing? Was that the will save or was that the fort save?
well, you first said it was the movement, which is a what is that? What, a reflex?
The slowing breath weapon is for fort save of 26.
All right. So I made both of my fort saves.
The frightful presence
Already
is the DC
made my
17
frightful
weapon.
presence. I think I only have to do it once.
No, it's continuous until if each round that you're within 30 feet of me. If you don't, if you make your first save.
Well, the dragon frightful presence, if that's the way it works, it's supposed to be one time only. Is this a different frightful presence?
Now let me look it up real quick. For now, let's just say, yeah, you made it.
All right, so mate both of them. We'll get back to the frightful presence. The frightful presence for a regular dragon is a one-time thing, but I don't know. Yours might be a little different. Is that it, Mr. Aiden?
Yeah.
All right, Mr.
So
Dimitri.
nothing really happened.
All right. Yeah. If you want to look up the frightful present for your particular thing.
Yeah, I'm looking it up.
All right, Dimitri, you're up.
That's up to you,
Yeah,
sure your guy's not confused anymore.
Okay,
Oh.
well,
You can't
It's-
take, you can't take any aggressive action until my turn, though, where I can dismiss it as a free action.
Well, yeah. All right. Well, Dimitri, you're being chased by about 4 Umber Hulks. What do you want to do?
well, I see 3, not 4, but doesn't make a difference because they seem to be tanking like mad. Because one of them took 200 damage and is still standing.
Well, if you want to know,
Well-
they have. I'll give you the hit dice a little bit later.
Okay, that's fine. Basically, I'm just gonna retreat a little bit more and cast Obscuring Mist on myself. So, dun, dun, dun. No point in. That's all I do to this turn. And you said that my cheetah is no longer confused.
No, he can't take aggressive actions until my turn now.
Ah, okay. Well, basically, he's far away for how was it? 2 turns, 3 turns. So he's gonna take some time to return. So I'll count down. What was it? 2 turns or 3? Basically,
Yeah.
I'll count this turn as 1 turn of returning.
Yeah, they have 24 hit dice.
Can't be that far. I mean, I canceled the confusion on him within 1 round, so
Ah,
he
okay,
only had
then-
1 round of movement.
He takes 1 round to come back here then, and the next turn he's gonna do something. Okay.
All right, is that it?
Yep, that's me.
All right, so we got Swifty.
The same guy that I've been shooting, I'm gonna full attack him again.
All right.
That guy, right?
Well, he's been getting hit. Yeah. All right. Okay, there you go.
That stung.
All right. So, did you hit anybody, by the way?
I hit him a lot and really, really hard.
All right. Well, what's the total damage you did to him? Well, it doesn't matter. You only had 8 hit points, so yeah. All right. Well, he's dead. All right. So dead.
Well,
all right.
he would have died from the first hit, so all the rest of the damage can go into another one.
If he would have died from the first hit, then the one directly below White Wings is going to take the rest of the damage.
Oh, this guy over here.
The one
There you go.
Oh, this guy here. All right. Well, give me the.
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay,
well,
the first shot killed that guy. Then the next guy takes 70, 150, about 150 damage.
70, 150.
No. What's the total damage? It wasn't 100. So what's the total?
We'll call it 150 because there's bane damage that's not getting applied to one of those. So it's going to be 40 plus 34 plus 33 plus about 48.
Oh, I see. Okay, because of the critical. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay. 150. All right. 150 damage. Is that it?
Yes.
All right. 150 it is. All right. We got Mr. White. What are you doing?
Reaction, I stopped concentrating on the calm emotions, so he's released from that. So he's cured of it. He's already been cured of his pet's already been cured of his confusion, and he's free to act normally. still have the bardic music going on. Let's see. Inspirational boost, so that's going to increase to, as a swift action spell using melodic casting to stack it with my bardic music so it doesn't interrupt. So now everyone has a +3 to hit and damage.
All right. Okay, I guess that's it, right?
Yep.
All right. As you already know, I can move at half my movement. Okay, so half my movement is here, and I do have reach. Let me just see, double check the reach. All right. So as a large creature, Umbar Hulk has a. Where's my reach? Oh, the 10-foot reach. I am huge because I'm a 24 hit die creature. Therefore, I have 15 feet. What does that mean? It means that I can attack. Well, no, wait, hold on. Oh shit, I don't have reach. All right, well, I can't reach you. This guy is good to go with the 5-foot step and a full round on Dimitri. Right over here, by the way. Full round.
Okay.
All right, full round. Pow.
Okay, you've got 50% to miss me on both attacks.
All right, and why is that?
Plus the obscuring mist.
Yep, total concealment.
Well, these guys have blind sight.
It blocks. They have blocks blind sight. Okay,
Blind
that's
sight.
different.
So let me just double check.
You still
that.
get to roll, but I think you get to re-roll.
No. People with blind
No,
sight.
blindsight means they ignore it.
Yeah, ignore it.
No, it says melee every time you miss because of concealment. No, this is blind fight. Sorry.
Sight, blind fight. All right. Actually, I'm almost positive they confusing.
It's
gaze.
blind fight. I
Oh,
think
wait a
it's
minute. Hold
blind
on.
sight. It doesn't exist.
Sorry, I'm thinking of not the Umber Hulks. I'm thinking of the other guys with the.
I do have tremor sense though.
Yeah, but it's if he has an obscuring mist, I still have to roll 100.
If he's touching the ground though.
If he's touching the ground, you know exactly where he's at because they have tremor sense.
Yeah,
Yes,
but
you
tremor.
still
Yeah, go ahead, Dimitri. You're right.
attacking the square still. You're still missing me because you don't know exactly like my shape. I could be like docking.
Correct.
For all.
Tremor sense doesn't give you precise. You have an idea of where he's at. So Dimitri's right. All right, here's my roll. I have to roll over a 50. Okay, that's a miss, and that's a miss, and the last one is a miss. I miss all my attacks, so I'm not doing too good. All right, these guys. Yeah, I
You
missed
would have
all.
missed the third attack anyway because it was a 1 on the dice.
Yeah, because of 26, right. So he falls over because he falls over. All right, so this guy's prone. This guy is, he just ran up to him. That's it. This guy over here is, shit. This guy's gonna shoot the finger at the guys flying overhead, and he says that you guys suck dog dicks, and then he's just gonna move forward right there. All right, so he yells that you guys are a bunch of cunts that are too scared to fight mano a mano. All right, well, that's the Umber Hulk speech. Aiden, you're up.
Okay, did you see the description I gave up there for the
Yeah,
frightful presence?
Oh yeah, what did you figure out with that? Do you do it every round, or what's going on with that?
Each round that I'm using my attack, it's like the casting of a spell. But
Yeah,
it's
we get we know how the spell works. The question is whether it's affected every round.
Yes, it will be effective every round because it's like casting a spell each round that it's being used. It's not the frightful presence of a dragon specifically. It mimics it, but it is not specifically that frightful presence because it's an invocation.
All right,
So
so
it acts as a spell. So each time, if they make their save, each round that I attack them, they're within 30 feet of me. They will still have to make their saves each round. Once they are affected, though, then they're affected for 10 minutes and are immune to any further connection to it.
Yeah,
It's not.
I disagree. Reason being is that there is no frightful presence spell. There's a feat, and then there's the extraordinary ability. But there's no spell that is technically frightful presence.
Okay, so you're basically saying that if somebody makes their save against the fear spell, then they're immune to it from that point on.
Well, fear is completely different than frightful presence. You're talking about two different things.
It mimics the frightful presence of dragons, but it acts as fear, though, doesn't it?
Well, tell you what, you're reading whatever it is that you're reading. So, what's the website or the page number that you're reading from? Because want to make sure we're not confused.
It's page 80 of Dragon Magic.
Dragon Magic. All right, so page 80, Dragon Magic. Page 80. You might be right, dude. It's just that frightful presence at 24-hour immunity once you make your
The
dragon.
thing is, though, it's an invocation. It's not actual dragon.
Right.
It's not actual dragon.
Frightful presence. Any round you tell you can use a vacation. 30-foot fail. Become shaken for 10 minutes. Affecting fact. Creatures immune for frightful. Other creatures immune to frightful effects. It doesn't say that you. Yeah, I'm reading the description. It doesn't say anything about that. You. It works as a spell, which again there is no spell called frightful presence. So the only thing that I can go
Let me
on.
look at the invocation. Let me look at the description for invocation. I'll get back to you.
Well, I'm looking at page 80, and it doesn't say anything that it acts any different than a regular frightful presence.
Well, under where it says lesser and next to it, it says third. That's the equivalent level of spell if it were a spell. For spell, if it's when we go into the description of the invocations, that would be the spell level equivalent.
Right. We get all that, but this description is not tied to fear, so I don't know where you're getting fear from. It's not tied to a
like I
spell.
said,
There
I'll
is
get
no
back
spell.
with you. I'll get
Okay.
back with you on the description of the. I'll go ahead and do my turn real quick, and then I'll go ahead and look it up, and we'll compare notes.
All right.
Just a second.
Well, we're going by the rules, so if you're right, I am wrong. All right, is that it, Mr. Aiden?
I haven't done anything yet,
Oh, yeah,
but let me move.
Sure, yeah.
Just a second.
You know that's two attacks of opportunity, right? Oh, you're flying overhead. Forgot about that. Yeah, these little these little wings on your characters really help out. Yeah, I've been wanting to use these Umber Hulk for a while now, but it's never come up. Alright, silver, raw. Right, okay, so unless you fly. I'm not saying it doesn't know. Alright, well.
He's saying because I gave the link in the exact text of Tremor Sense, and it knows where he is.
No, you know where he is. Like you can hear somebody there, but you're still you're still under the effects of concealment, guys.
No, it ignores the concealment. It specifically says it pinpoints their location. Just like the obscuring mist wasn't even there. This thing could hit him just as effectively with its eyes closed as it can with its eyes open. So honestly, by the rules, it knows exactly where he's at. Not that it's going to matter, because in a minute he's going to turn into an eagle and lift off the ground, and then they're not going to know where he's at.
Well, he did say he had concealment, so I was like, okay, well. All right, so is that it, Mr. Aiden?
Okay. So the way it's going to work, let me see. The first one here is going to take, since it's entangled from the previous round, that's 1 point from being entangled of damage, and then this guy will take 6 points from being entangled. This guy here will take 3.
Do I get
then they have to.
Okay. Do I get a reflex or anything, by the way?
Nope.
All right, so I'm back. All right, well, you guys know what's, I'm having problems with my whatever. All right, so I got the damage 3, 1, and 6. 1
Yeah.
and 6. All right, is that it?
The DC 26 reflex on these two guys here are take 22 damage.
And the
Reflex for half.
and the reflex is for what?
Half damage of my breath weapon.
Oh, so what was the 6, 1, and 3 damage for? What's the?
That was from the entangling damage. Each
Oh,
round
okay,
they're
okay. All right,
each
so
round they're entangled.
well here, let me go ahead and do my saves. I'm going from left to right. 1, 2, and 3. Is that it?
Fail, and fail. So all three, these two take 22 damage
Well, I'm only entangled, so how am I taking damage?
from my breath weapon.
Well, I thought all 3 of them were taking breath weapon.
Okay, there's two different damages going on here. You've got entanglement damage, which is 1d6. Now, my regular breath weapon that I can use every round does 6d6.
Okay, well
And
I give them both
these-
22
Yeah,
damage.
these two here are the only two that are getting hit with the breath weapon, though.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But since they're also entangled from the previous round, they're taking another d6 damage for being entangled.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I got the damage on him. Is that it?
That'll be it.
All right, Dimitri, you're up.
Okay. Last turn I forgot to move and attack with my elemental, so it's gonna move and attack.
Well, that's your problem.
No. For
Yeah.
this round, I know. I'm
Yeah.
ignoring last round because that was my fault.
Yeah.
So here's my attack. 23. I don't think it hits.
Now you
And
moved into
for-
my threat range, so I'm gonna hit you. By the way.
That's fine. Go
All right,
ahead.
well, here's my hit. All right, 17 damage.
Okay, that's 12 because they have DR. So 56. And for my turn, I will turn into an eagle and fly away. And I heal 10 damage from that.
All right. Well, how much did this guy take for damage?
I didn't hit. Did I hit with 23?
Armor class is 19.
2 seconds. I'll roll now. Da-da-da. That is. Not this one. Damn it. Okay, here it is. 2d8 plus 8. Plus 8. 20 damage.
20 damage. Okay.
Don't
All right.
forget your cheetah's good to go this round too.
Oh, yeah. So my cheetah then pounces this guy.
All right. Here's my to hit on the cheetah. All right. Takes 18 damage.
Okay. 2 seconds. So to take that life away. And there you have it. And now my attacks, since I get the full attack, my bite first. Here you are. Yes. 25 for 10 damage and 1d20 plus. Probably not have a chance about this, but I'll try it anyway. 4. My cheetah's trying to like trip you, but no chance. Forget about that.
All right.
And no, it's a 1 on the dice, so no chance to trip you. Okay, and 20. Another try to trip. Nope. Forget about that. And freaking hell! What's with these damage rolls? I swear. 22. See if it puts you on the ground.
All
So
right. Well, is that
Total damage is 18 damage and 22 for strength check.
Oh, well, okay. So the I don't think you can trip me because I'm a huge creature, and you're only limited to large or small.
You
Let
can
me just
trip
double check.
stuff one size category larger than you.
Yeah, only one size category larger. All right. So what's the damage for this guy, by the way? Because I only put it's a total of 8. Is that correct? Because 4 and 4 is
Total
8.
18.
Where's the other 10 from? Oh, from the
First
top.
attack, the bite.
Yeah, you rolled a 1, so that's no good.
No, that was the strength check.
Well, the 25 for 10 damage. Oh, I see. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so 18. Got it. Is that it?
Yep, that was my turn.
All right.
So I'm high in the air with Dimitri, so I'm flying. Here, so you know I'm flying.
So I know Dimitri's a spellcaster. Aiden, were you a spellcaster or were you the rogue?
Well, Swifty, you're up.
Actually, I do invocations.
Oh shit! These guys are 11 intelligence.
That guy right there that I just picked. That's the one that I've been shooting, right? Yeah, him.
Well, the guy that got shot is dead, if I'm not mistaken.
No, I shot him once, and then I turned around and shot this guy for 150 damage.
Oh, all right, all right.
So I'm gonna full attack him again.
Okay, so you only got one that's dead. All right, well, yeah, go ahead. Is my gaze attack a free action? I think it is. That's easy. I think it's a standard. Okay. All right. All right. Is that it? All right. So that's a hit. What's the total damage for this guy?
1 second.
Oh,
What are
what?
the CR on these guys, Nelson, so I can grab XP?
These guys are all CR11s, or I'm sorry, CR12s. All right,
118 total.
118 for this guy. All right, 118. All right, so he's definitely dead. All right, so Mr. Wing, you're up.
Okay. Yada yada. He's good. I'll go over here. Need melodic casting to maintain Bardic. And Dimitri, you're gonna get
Yes.
this.
All right.
Nothing has appeared on my screen.
There we go.
Ah,
All right. Well,
the
he's
+2 spellcaster.
Yep.
Thank you.
all right. So this guy is. All right. The cheetah is gonna get a full round. So full round on the cheetah. How?
Okay.
All right, and this guy is gonna drink a potion, a flying potion. That's it for my guys. Mr. Aiden, you're up. Aiden, you're up.
Aiden, you there?
Well, they have an 11 intelligence. That makes them smarter than a Democrat. So I would definitely have a potion on me.
Makes him smarter than the president, too.
Ooh, burn. But he is the president, so he doesn't really give a shit what you have to say. All right, so
Well, I mean,
Neither
Hillary
did Forrest
did-
Gump.
well, regardless of what you think about the president, Aiden, what do you want to do?
I'd still vote for him again.
Well, look, he won. There's
Well,
nothing you can
compared to
do about it.
Hillary-
So let's just move on. All right, Aiden. Should we get back to you, Mr. Aiden? All right. All right. Well, maybe.
He dropped.
Oh, okay.
Would be a yes.
All right. Well, Aiden, when you get back, we'll get back to you. Dimitri, you're up.
Okay. Well, seeing as my cheetah's getting pummeled by the not so little beast, I'm gonna go next to my cheetah and cast animal growth on it, so make it big.
All right, you're close enough for me to hit you. So
Not really, because you don't get I'm in flying, so you don't have.
Yeah, but
So I have full.
but you remember
Mm,
you're right next to the cheetah. He's on the floor, making you close for me to hit you.
He's also beyond 5 feet, which is completely obscuring your sight. And since
yeah.
he's not
So
touching the ground, your tremor sense doesn't locate him.
Oh, you have us obscuring.
yeah. So
Oh,
I still got full cover. So basically, you don't get attacks of opportunity against me. So I'm gonna cast, as I said, uh, you know, an animal growth on it.
guys. But go ahead and go.
Okay, finally
So
got it.
Dropped again.
lol, you dropped again.
Yeah, Nelson's not in roll 20 right now, so anything that you send in chat, he won't see.
That's fine. I'm waiting on him to tell me it's fine, and then I'll do my thing. I'm
Yeah,
just preparing.
basically, what I have right now is 10s are getting 6,000 and 11s are getting 4,950.
Well, he's back in here. Are you back in Discord, Nelson?
He just got back into the roll 20. I think he pooped. Did he poop out again? I just heard something from him.
All right. What was the total damage?
Well, I was waiting on you to see if you were gonna roll, listen to see if you can hit me, detect me and flying around or not.
Well, again, you have total concealment. I can't do an attack of opportunity with somebody with total concealment. So there's.
Okay.
Yeah, I got
No.
disconnected when I was making that speech. Yeah.
Okay, that was 2 seconds. So I've got 8 plus 4, 12 plus 6. That's 18. So I'm gonna roll for strength check to try and.
Well, since we're in the total concealment area, doesn't your cheetah not see me?
Well, the total concealment is here. So basically,
it's on
no,
you.
It's here. No, it's not on me because once it's casted, it stays.
Yeah, but you moved over here. That was your movement, and then you did your standard to heal your cheetah, and then your
No, I didn't heal it. I buffed it, so I made it large. So if you wanna make it bigger.
All right. Well, yeah. So he's buffed, but the thing is, then you should stay there, right? Unless you have. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
No, the thing is, I can't leave the. If you 2 seconds. Is that torch for me? So I can show you.
I
So
don't know what
that's-
you're
Yeah.
That's where the fog is. 2 seconds. Let me deal my.
Oh, okay.
That's
I
what
thought the fog went. I thought the fog went.
Yeah.
Went with you. Okay. Well.
No. It stays once cast. So basically, I'm still in the fog, but my cheetah and your creature isn't, so they can see each other.
Oh, okay. All right. Was that it?
Yeah.
Is that it?
No. I was done just doing the first attack. So I rolled a 25 strength check. See if you pass.
Okay. Let me get my strength on my guy. 12. Strength. 32 strength. That would be a plus 12. No, plus 11. All right. So 1d20 plus.
Plus 15 plus size.
Yeah.
Sure.
Plus 11
actually
plus
plus-
size is 4.
19.
All right.
You're huge, right? Not large like me.
I think huge is a plus 4.
No, huge is a plus 6 or 8, I think. Large is plus 4.
Oh, okay. Well, then if it's a 6,
No,
then
it's plus. It's plus 4 per size difference between.
Yeah, so we're 25-25. Who wins in this case?
well, it's a tie. But the thing is, I think the
Yeah,
guys.
but I'm the initiator, so I think I win on this case.
All right.
Where was
Well,
it?
here's the thing. The guys just said if I'm going from a large to a huge, that's a plus 4. Therefore, I
Yes,
roll.
you have 21, and with plus 4 is 25, so it's equal to mine. check.
No, no,
Which
no,
is
no,
why I
no,
was
no.
asking.
No, the 11 is my strength, and then the +4 is for my size. So you guys were saying it's a +8. It's not a +8. I'm going from large to huge, which is a +4. Therefore,
Exactly, and it's
so
25 versus 25. 21 plus 4, isn't it 25?
no, 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 no. The
He's already counting the +4.
you already put the +4. If you look at the chat, you will see that my +4 is already in there. Well,
Yeah, but it's not plus 4, it's plus 8 is what
no,
I'm
no,
saying.
no, no, no. Going from a large to a huge is only a +4. Going from a medium to a
Ah.
huge is a +8.
Ah, okay, so do you want me to subtract my plus 4 because you're bigger than me? But it's still 21 versus 21 then.
Oh, okay. Well, let's go ahead and roll again then. All right, so I'm gonna roll again.
Okay,
All right, I rolled.
21 again.
Yeah, shit. What the fuck?
And this time you're on the floor.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I rolled a 21. All right. So, and by the way, yeah, you can do that. All right.
So you're
So,
on the floor and you take minus 4 if you attack from that position, and the total damage is, let's see. Oh, wait, I already did that other attack. Yes, I did, but I hit you. So 13 plus 13, 26 total damage.
26. Got it. All right. Well,
And
Swifty. Oh, go ahead.
Two
Yeah.
seconds. I'm attacking with the elemental as well, so it hits, and 2d8 plus 8, 22 damage on this guy.
Okay. All right. So is that it?
Yep, that's me done.
All right. 22. All right. So Swifty, you're up. Swifty. I think we might have missed Swifty last round.
No, we didn't.
Okay.
It was Aiden who we missed because he dropped off.
Um,
I'm still here. Or you want me to go now?
No,
sure,
no.
take your turn.
Yeah, go ahead and take your turn. Yeah, might as well.
All right. Regular breath weapon, and I found the description of invocations. So after this, I guess we'll use breath weapon.
Sure, yeah.
Okay, so that's a DC 26 for a line for this guy and this guy.
All right, so let me make my saves, 1 and 2.
So
All right.
1 fail and 2 fail. That's a total of 12 damage for them too.
All right, 12 it is. Is that it?
Unless you want to make saves for the will saves on the Frightful Presence, because the invocations are considered spell-like abilities, therefore they act as spells, not a fearful presence of a dragon, which is the thing that you only, if you make it, you don't have to worry about it for 24 hours.
Right, right. But as you already know, there is no spell called Frightful Presence. So
This acts as a spell.
Right, right. But the thing is, as per rules, there is no technical description other than the description of the feat, which is it affects you. Right,
It
right.
is not a feat. It is an invocation. An invocation is a spell.
All right.
Therefore,
Well, okay, we got that. You're clear. We're all clear that it's a spell type of thing that you're doing. But now we need to read the spell description of Frightful Presence. Can you
already
get
got
that? Can you get that for us?
It's already in the chat. You've already looked at it yourself.
Well, again, there is no frightful spell.
It is a spell. It's an invocation on Complete Arcane, page 71. Invocations are also spell-like abilities. The only difference is that invocations require somatic gestures and are therefore subject to arcane spell failure. Warlocks and other creatures with spell-like abilities can also use feats that affect spell casting, such as combat casting, spell penetration, weapon-like spell feats,
Yeah,
and some metamagic feats.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what your point is, but
Point being is that every round, even if they make their save from the Frightful Presence, they will still be affected again. They have to make their will save again each round that they're not affected.
All right.
That's
Well,
the
I'm,
point.
I'm looking. I'm looking for the dragon magic frightful presence. I still not seeing that.
It is an invocation.
Yeah, I don't know what.
You're
Why are you
look-
bringing that up? I don't know
You're
what.
looking in the wrong book, Nelson.
Well, what book
The
is it?
reason why I'm bringing it up is because you're saying that it only affects them once, or they only have to make their save once, and if they make it, they don't be affected again by it for 24 hours, which is
Yeah,
wrong.
I think we all know the subject, but all right. What, Mr. Silver? What's the page number, dude? Just give me the page number,
I
and give me the
told you
book.
the book and the page number.
Look in Roll20 chat in just about 2 seconds.
Roll 20 chat. Okay, I'm looking at it. And where's the link?
That is what he's using. Frightful Presence, Lesser Invocation, 3rd level. In any round in which you attack or use your breath weapon, you can use this invocation as a swift action. Any enemies within 30 feet of you who fail a will save become shaken for 10 minutes. Mind affecting full effect
Why do you guys
every
keep,
single round.
This is my this is me fresh. Yeah, but where's the part about every single round? I'm looking at the.
Because
In any round in which you attack or use your breath weapon, he's using his breath weapon every round, so they're saving every round.
exactly, unless they're already affected.
All right. Well, tell you what. We'll go with that. I'm 1,000% sure you were wrong, and I'll give you the. I'll
1,000% sure I'm right.
Well, look, I'll put it on the forum and I'll show you that you're wrong. But for right now, we don't have time to go over the details. Who do you want me to make a frightful presence? This guy or who do you want?
Complete Arcane says they're spell-like abilities, therefore it's a spell, considered a spell, not a dragon's.
I don't know why you keep bringing the same subject over and over. We've already gone over that. We're just kind of rehashing the same argument. All right. Well, look, we don't have time to go. I'll put up forum posting and I'll show you that you're wrong. But for right now, you are right. So, who do you want me to make the frightful presence? This guy, both guys?
Everyone within a 30-foot radius says
All right,
be
so
affected.
1 and
All
2.
the enemies within
All right.
30-foot radius.
All right. Well, there you go. Who makes it? Who doesn't make it?
Okay, let's see. For your will saves, they make their will saves. Now they get a 26 reflex for the breath weapon.
All right. Well, breath weapon. There you go. That it?
Let's see. Reflex. They take 26 damage then, the two of them.
All right. So 26 it is. Is that it?
That's it.
All right. So yeah. For now, you might be right. I'm almost positive that you're wrong, but right now you are correct for this session. All right, Swifty. I guess that's it for you, right?
That was Aiden.
Swifty, you're up. Go ahead.
You're thinking of a supernatural ability, Nelson. These are not supernatural.
No. The thing is, this foe or this fox argument about it works as an evocation has no bearing on the way the spell works. And by the way, there is no spell.
Just call it a spell.
Well, you're right. And for right now, so Swifty, what are you up to? What do you want to do there, mister?
I'll explain it to you after this.
I'm almost positive that I'm right. But again, Swifty, what are you up to? Swifty, are you here? Oh, there he is.
Yep, just moved. The guy that drank the potion, I'm full attacking him.
All right. All right, full attack? Yeah, knock it out. Not armor class 19. Is Dimitri still here? I haven't heard from him. Hey, Dimitri, you here?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. All right, full round. Okay, so yeah, that's a lot of damage. All right, just let me know what the damage is. Is that it for you, Mr. Swift? All right, well, I'll take that as a yes. Mr. White, you're up.
135 damage.
135. He's dead. All right.
Okay.
Fuck your potion.
I'm I'm still on the frightful presence myself. Well, hey, you killed him. What do you want me to do there? All right, Mr. Whitey, what are you up to?
I need a will save from the Umber Hulk.
All right, Umber Hulk, save. All right, there you go.
Failed. There was a puppeteer spell.
All right, that it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you know what that does by now.
All right,
And it's the last one.
all right, so we are done, guys. So, all right, so there's a total of 4 CR12s. 4 CR12s. All right, so there you go, people. Enchantment. Oh yeah, puppeteer. All right, so what? I don't know. Yeah. Well, I mean that's 12 CRs is not bad. All right, so this guy comes running up to you. The deep gnome, and he is pretty much impressed by your guys' skill as far as trying to kill the Umber Hulks. He says, you guys are fucking amazing." He said, "If you guys want, you could skin these Umber Hulks, and you could probably get a pretty penny from their armor." So he just kind of breaks that out, and he actually goes up to this one right here. It starts to try to cut off its armor from its body. So he's trying to scavenge some of the armor from the Umber Hulk. All right, so whether you guys give a shit or not, that's on you. All right, so what do you guys want to do now?
We're gonna explore the cave and find out where they were keeping their crap, because this dude drank a potion.
Yep.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so the cave goes up here. You guys that
I'm
are
gonna talk while he's doing that. I'm gonna talk to this deep gnome. You said, right?
all right. So the deep gnome says,
Yeah, you said. Yeah, deep gnome. I'm
He's
gonna
a-
ask if they had any claims to any of the crystal formations in this area.
he says, "Well, the crystals are pretty mundane. It's something we don't really mess with. If you guys want to shatter the crystals, that's on you. But
Well,
there's some.
Pretty stones have value.
Well, in the Underdark, they're probably not going to give you much value
Not
since.
in Underdark, no. But you can carry them to the surface where they will have value.
Exactly. Bringing
All right.
things up from the exotic depths of the earth and selling them for a premium in human marketplaces is a good source of money.
All right. Well, he doesn't know anything about the surface realm, so he's basically looking like you, like, well, it's worthless. So that's from his vantage point. He thinks
So
the crystals are.
you guys don't mind if we harvest some of this crystal back. Just making sure.
All right. Well, while you look inside this cavern here, it seems that the cavern opens up to a new map. So basically, the tunnel that runs through this area is about maybe 80 feet long. Do you guys want to go inside the tunnel and explore it, or what do you guys want to do? The tunnel that I'm mentioning is the one over here, because you guys are looking for more treasure from the Umber Hulks. So
How much more time do we have tonight?
You have about an hour. Well, Dimitri has to leave in an hour. You guys can keep going if you want.
I kind of need to leave in half an hour. So.
All right, so somebody's got to leave in half an hour. All right, well, I'm good to go for
Just
another.
wrap up. Let's
Yeah.
just wrap up. So we've got 4 people, and one of them's leaving. So.
I'll tell you what. Let's do 30 minutes, so you have an idea of what the hell is through the tunnel, or if you guys want to stay here and try to
I'm
kill.
trying to ask you a question. How much of this is harvestable, and like how much is there to take? And I'm trying to. I guess I'll have it phrased later. But it looks. You said it. It's low, so
You need
gotta have
survival
that.
to harvest it, right? I could try and harvest it as
Nah,
best
you
as
just need a
possible.
pickaxe.
Okay.
I have an adamantine pickaxe. That'll be plenty.
Okay. Want me to turn into a dire ape and start pickaxing?
Yeah, I'll hand you an adamantine pickaxe. Go for it. It's gonna completely ignore its hardness.
Okay.
And you'll just harvest how much is, like I said, Nelson, how much is there for us to take?
You can probably come up with about 23, 24 shards. But the thing is,
Try,
yeah.
I'm trying to get it as whole as I can. Like, I'm talking cutting the base, not like the top.
All right. All right. What about the rest of you guys? What do you guys want to do?
Well, I've healed, and I would like to basically try and look for tracks to see if there might be any more of these Zumbar Hulks around. See if there's, if there's any tracks of more than 4 around there, or if they're coming from a lot of directions, that kind of stuff.
All right. So
see
you
what
go.
I can determine from the tracks.
All right, so what I'm hearing from you is that you're going through the tunnel by yourself, correct?
No, I'm going to the tunnel entrance and studying the tracks there, and basically around this cave where we are, to see where they moved around.
Well, I mean, it's you go to the entrance of the cave.
No.
Yeah, go
I'm
ahead.
not going in the tunnel. That's it. Just the entrance of it, like literally just in front.
All right. Well, there you see the tracks. I don't know what else you want to know, but the tracks go inside into the cave or into the tunnel.
Well, can I tell if there's any more than 4 that might be in that cave? Because there should be a lot more tracks than if it was just.
It's kind of hard to tell since the tracks are pretty large and they're stepping on top of each other, so you can't really tell. Okay. But the thing is,
so I don't determine much at all.
Yeah, but you do notice that. Well, if you make your Umber Hulk nature check, in your case, it's going to be a 20. Well, it's going to be an 18D dungeoneering check. So if you make your 18 dungeoneering check, you can find out a little bit more about the Umber Hulks. So if you have dungeoneering, you can.
I can roll for it because I don't have dungeoneering.
All right. Well, then you don't know that there's a couple of different things inside of the tunnel. All right. So what's nobody's going to the tunnels, and from what you guys are saying is that we're going to stop in. Yeah, we're going to stop in 30 minutes. Is what I'm getting from you guys. So, any questions?
I'm saying I took the 25 shards of crystal. He hands me the pickaxe bags. I'm going to I guess pick a few of these glowing mushrooms to take as I guess for the road, and then we'll go back and report our success.
Well, this is not a success because this is not the winged creature that is flying and harassing the females. So this is.
Yeah, that's right. The winged creature.
Yeah. Do you? What about? Yeah. What about Aiden and well, not Dimitri, but Swifty and Aiden? What are your thoughts? Any ideas?
Well, it looks like the mission is still not complete and still needs to be completed if we are to collect on our bounties, per se. So I guess we need to try and track this creature down and probably get some more information on it regarding where its whereabouts are usually at, instead of just being in this one spot. Maybe there's been other sightings in other places.
That's a good point. All right, but for right now, there's a tunnel to the west that seems to go about 80 feet downward. Nobody wants to go through there.
How tall is that tunnel?
It's about let's take a look at that. About 50 feet high. About at least 20 feet across. I mean, it's a small tunnel.
It's flyable.
Well, yeah. It's good enough for yeah, go ahead.
If I can get in there about 30, 35 feet off the ground, then I'll go down there a little ways.
All right. Well,
mostly I'm just looking to see if there's like a place where they were sleeping or more of them or anything along those lines. And if I see anything at all, then I'm hauling ass right back here to these guys.
All right. So, well, Well, I guess that means that you want me to put you in the map. Is that correct?
Just to take a look around, yeah.
All right. Well, let me put you on the map. And this, by the way, you're going to be there by yourself. So you guys are not going to be able to see what Mr. Dude is doing. This is Mr. Swifty, right? Swifty?
Yes, that's correct.
All right. All right. So Swifty, let me put you on the map. All right, so you walk inside the area, and this is what you are looking at. Swifty. Ah, Jesus! I hit the wrong button, guys. Give me a second.
I can just drag my token on if you tell me where it's going to be.
Well, the thing is, it's one of those things that I have to put your token on the ribbon at the top. So yeah, it's.
How much hit points is everyone currently with me missing?
How many hit points do the guys have? Is that the question?
Yeah, I'm not asking you, Nelson, I'm asking them. How hurt are they?
I am uninjured. That's one of the only reasons why I came down here.
Alright, I poke him twice, he gets 40 hit points back, or his max, whichever's lower.
All right, so Swifty, let me put you on the map. Gee, what the hell is it? Oh, okay, here we go.
Okay, now I'm back with everybody else.
All right, there we go. Okay, well, here you are, Swifty. You're up at the top. All right, there you go. There you go. Sorry, took a little bit, but
Sorry.
yeah, all right. What do you say, Mr. Swifty?
How far away from these guys am I? You said, what, 80 feet, 100 feet, something like that?
You're about the tunnel runs 80 feet, and then you get to this area right here, where kind of.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
So
tell
yeah, I'm
you.
about 80 feet away from them, and I'm about 35 feet off the ground. So, what does this look like? A pile of wood down here against the wall.
Well, I don't want to. What do you think it looks like?
It looked like a pile of wood.
It's a bridge over the chasm.
Oh no, not that one.
Oh, this down here.
Yeah, this
Oh
down.
yeah. Oh yeah. It's basically spare wood.
Okay, so yeah, it looks like firewood. So
Firewood, yeah,
looks
firewood,
like
yeah.
somebody's camping in here.
Yeah.
Is that an actual torch next to the bridge?
That is, yes, there is a torch here.
Okay. Does the ladder actually go down into the chasm from the side of the bridge, or is that just?
No,
ignored?
this is supposed to be a bridge. There is no
Okay.
ladder, if that's what you're asking.
On the top side, it looks like a ladder going down. Anyway, yeah, I kind of see. Looks like I see a campfire off in the distance, and I see some firewood over here. There's a bridge that's been built. There's definitely signs of people living down here, so I'm gonna go back and report what I find.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
not-
Shit, you see pretty well. All right, so let me go ahead and put you on the regular map for the guys.
Yeah, I've got 90-foot dark vision and 3x low light. So
No, actually, I just I wanted to play a little bit longer tonight, but yeah, what are you gonna do? Can't do that.
all right. Well, I went down and I took a look, and it looks like there's a campsite down there. It looks like there's firewood piled up. I think I actually saw a campfire. There's a bridge that's been constructed across a chasm down there. So there's definitely someone or something down there. I don't know if they were controlling these things or not. I didn't actually see anyone alive, but there's something else through the tunnel.
All right, well, let's see if there's anything else in the immediate area.
All right.
It's not uncommon to have like roving packs of drow here.
Lovely.
All right. Well, who's going? Well, again, since we, yeah, who was going forward?
Yeah, we're just gonna see if there's any other exits or anything in the immediate vicinity. I also harvest some of them. I harvested 8 mushrooms, these glowing mushrooms also.
All
There's
right.
still any more of those crystals laying over there?
Yeah, the crystals
These
are. Yeah, go ahead.
These are indeed the same kind of crystals. I'm gonna take more because, you know, buy and sell, or not buy and sell, harvest and sell somewhere exotic. Especially if they're glowing, which means they're brilliant, which means it's going to be valuable to someone. I'll just add the same one again.
All right. So, who is? All right. As soon as you guys move forward, everybody needs to make a spot check of 30. Due to the fact that this particular individual has a pretty good high check. What? And again, we only have 30 minutes, so this might pretty much be the end of the encounter. If you guys make your, if you don't make your 30 check, I'm gonna do a surprise attack on you people.
I have 37.
All right. All right.
Failed.
All right. So basically, what you guys do see is what looks to be some very large creatures that are perched up on the ceiling. And the only reason you were able to make it out is because Mr. 37 spot check was able to see that. But
And I immediately pointed out and yelled to the party.
all right. So yeah. All right. Well, this is. I think this is where we might be stopping at. And by the way, this is what you guys see up on the ceiling or the roof of there. And you already know that the roof is is it 40 feet or 60 feet? I think it was 60 feet that I mentioned. All right, so they are perched up on the ceiling, and these are the creatures you're looking for, by the way. But since we are, we don't have time for the encounter, unless you guys want to keep going without Mr. Dimitri.
Well, there's still 25 minutes to go. I'm pretty sure we can finish it. Depending on how strong they are.
No, there's no way you guys are gonna finish this.
As many hit points as those Umber Hulks had, I don't think we're going to get through 3 of these things in 25 minutes.
Well, I mean, just a regular bullshit encounter, guys, usually takes about. I mean, say for example, there were goblins, like 12 goblins. That usually takes about maybe an hour. But again, if you guys want to keep going, if you guys want to keep moving, yeah.
Let's just wait for people to be here.
Yeah. All right. Well,
We'll just call it initiative roll next time.
yeah, that's. I wanted to. I always want to run a decent game, guys, and I don't know. I with all the technical problems, I don't.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we lost a lot of time on the technical problems, and
Yeah.
it was getting on my nerves.
Yeah, and then we lost Braun, so yeah. All right. Well, it wasn't my fault. I tried to run a decent campaign tonight, and I don't know.
Did everyone get their XP?
We still got a good fight.
Well, I pride myself on trying to run a decent game, and if I don't run a decent game, it's a personal offensive towards me as a DM. But regardless, at least I tried. All right. Well, I guess this is it, right, guys? We're done. Did I get disconnected?
Yep.
Oh, okay, there we go. Yeah.
How much did I need to make level 11? Because I've got 11,600 now.
11,000 is, or level 11 is 55,000.
All right.
That means I didn't make the level. Ah,
Sounds
no,
like-
wait. No, because I started directly at level 10, so I already should have had the experience for level 10. 2 seconds, I need to check how much experience that means.
Level 10 is 45. 11.
Yeah, Dimitri and I started at the
55.
same time, right?
Yeah,
Then yes, you leveled up.
okay. Then
Alright.
I should have 1,000 experience left, okay? So I'm level 11.
You should have, if you got all the same experience I did at level 10, you should have 59,837 experience. And you need 66,000 for level 12.
Ah, no, I'm nowhere near level 12 because I've been
Yeah,
level
me either.
10. So, yeah.
Nelson,
Yeah.
are you still here?
Yeah. What's up?
I have a question for you about a possible backup character, and I need to know if there's a feat from Unearthed Arcana that is available or not.
Well, if it's in the book, then it's definitely legal. So
It is in the book.
Well, there you
Okay.
go. Oh, I guess we're done. Is that it? I guess we're done.
Pretty much.
Oh, okay. Well, let me go ahead and stop the stream then. Just out of curiosity for you guys, is there some